Hey everybody, welcome to another game of 40K from In Your Phase Media. And this includes today, once again, Alex, my co-host, and me, Jeremy. And this is, we're playing, as John likes to call it, and Alex would extend the dungeon/oubliette.
Oubliette.
I will apologize. We are playing with slightly underpainted terrain and armies, but the terrain will be fixed soon. The armies, though, not so sure.
Mine'll be done soon. I just gotta put effort into it.
I painted like 20 sisters this last couple of days, so I'm on my way of getting this army painted. But today we're going to be playing Vital Intelligence on this brand new FLG mat. Thank you, Frontline Gaming. Though it is like a half an inch shorter on the long end.
You guys see over here? You see right here?
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
We need the extra quarter inch or half inch, I guess. So for the most part, I'll be playing Sisters of Battle. I am taking. I won't go over the list, but I am taking an Iban Chalice mixed with a Bloody Rose extra detachment. Alex is playing his
Necrons.
There you go.
Yeah.
Excited boy.
So I'll go over my list real quick, you guys. This is gonna be the Custom Dynasty. This Custom Dynasty is going to be a little different than the one we did last time, just barely different. With the custom dynasties rather than the ones you can choose, as we know, there's a Rite of Awakening and there's also a dynastic tradition that you have to choose. For my dynastic tradition, for this dynastic tradition, I am of course choosing the Eternal Conquerors one, so that I have OBSEC and then all the things that would have had OBSEC count as 2 models. In addition to that, my Circumstances of Awakening, rather than last time where I did Healthy Paranoia, we instead are doing Relentlessly Expansionist. So we are doing the at the start of the first battle round, but before the first turn begins, I can move 6 inches. So
it's a pregame move on a mission with 4 objectives in no man's land. It's pretty good.
Yeah, very good, very good. It is something that is pretty helpful. And then let me actually double check something here.
Alex is doing something I think we'll see a lot of Necrons players do. He's running 2 patrol detachments. I think mostly because I feel, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Necrons are fairly character heavy lists.
If you want to use command protocols, you pretty much have to do a battalion with the extra Cryptek and a 3, so like 4 characters or
right,
or potentially 5. This one has 5 characters because I have 2 patrols,
yeah.
And I have the utilization of the Cryptek, so maximum on both battalions with the additional Cryptek because there's a Cryptek and a Royal in 1 detachment. Let's see.
In context for the audience, Alex deployed his Scorpec destroyers on this side of the table over here. Challenging 2 objectives as well as his Locust Lord and 3 what's their name? Scarabs. 3 bases of Scarabs. Then he's got a unit of 18 warriors with Gauss Flayers on this rune over here, as well as some Crypteks hiding in it. One of them is the Technomancer with the +1 to hit and rally for Canoptek, which affects the Doom. The Doom Flayers, are they what I call it again? Doom Stalkers, because they're stalking with their giant tall legs. They look like those that insect that's like basically floats on water.
Yep.
And then he's got a Limited Zestress, really just there to buff the Lich Guards, which have shields and Hyperphase swords. All of them, right?
What's that?
All the Lich Guards have Hyperphase sword and shields?
All the lords have Hyperphase swords and shields.
Then more Scarabs, another unit of 18 warriors with Gauss Reapers, and a Necron Lord on a Canoptek, what are they called? Command barges.
Yeah.
Does he...
So, real quick, just like he mentioned, we have 2 units of Scarabs, we have the Scorpec Destroyers, we have a Locust Lord, he's got the Orb, Warside, and Phylactery. He also has the Relic Sempiternal Weave, so he's +1 toughness, +1 wounds, so he's wounds and toughness 7. We have a unit of 18 Flayer warriors, we have a unit of 18 Reaper warriors, we have a Luminor Saras, we have a Cryptek Technomancer with the Canoptek Controller, we have 2 Doomstalkers, we have a Catacomb Command Barge with the Void Scythe and a Gauss Cannon and a Resorb. Then we have another unit of Scarabs, and then we have 2 Crypto Thralls, and that's it.
You're going to be using two of the new Necrons Secondaries.
Yes, I am. So I am using, in terms of the secondaries, I'm using Assassinate because he's got so many damn characters.
I do. I have 8 characters, and 2 of them can come back. Well, a lot of them can come back to life. But
in addition to that, we're doing the Ancient Machineries Shadow Operations, and that's the one where a core unit or a Canoptic unit has the ability to basically do an action and score an objective at the end of the start of my next command phase. And then I have the Battlefield Supremacy, Battlefield Supremacy, the Treasures of the Aeons. This was a lot better than our last game, where there were objectives that were primarily on both of our sides. So the onus was on Jeremy to just make sure that he could have. I would have to go onto his objectives. This one, because there's only one objective in our own zone and 4 that are no man's land, he's forced to at least choose 2 of them for me to have to jump on. So that's going to be pretty helpful there, if I don't say so myself. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
You ready to do your pregame move while I'll do explain my list?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
So I mixed these up, so now I have to figure out.
Go for it.
One sec.
So we are playing with a house. Before I go over my list, we're playing with a house rule. All windows on the first level of a ruin, which we have a lot of. We have one over here, which you can't see because we haven't placed it back yet, but it does fit there. We have another one here, another one. We have lots of ruins. This is a mostly ruin-heavy table, which is a big change from last week when the center open. And the windows are basically like solid walls on the first floor. Doors are not, which is we wanted to keep at least like some mechanic where you can see on the first floor if you're inside the terrain, which makes it a little bit easier for you to hide around corners. So that is the one house rule we introduced in this game today. I think a lot of events might just go that way, especially with some of the older, if they're stuck with a lot of the older like 8th edition terrain, which is a lot of openings on the first floor because they're just magic walls, guys. For my list, I'm playing 2 detachments, 1 battalion and 1 patrol. My battalion is of Even Chalice, which just gives me a bunch of stratagems which the list is built around, as well as the fact that generic rule is 5-up shrug against mortal wounds. And I can discard an extra miracle dice when I use it on a unit in Chalice unit to get a 6 result on the miracle dice, even though it's not a 6. And then the patrol is Bloody Rose, and once again, it's because of unit selection and stratagems, the list is kind of built around the Bloody Rose mechanic, which is effectively the melee half of the army, and they're getting +1 attack on the charge, or if they're charged or heroic convene against. And it's really nice because they also get an additional rend with their melee profile and around their pistols. So all my Seraphins and my Zephyrims are in the Bloody Rose patrol. I do have 1 unit of Retributors and Multi-Meltas in there, and then I do have 1 unit of Battle Sisters with them, and then a unit of Celestians and the Beatstick Canoness. I call it the Beatstick Canoness because the Bloody Rose relic makes her like 8 attacks on the first round of combat, basically, with like rend -2 and 2 damage. She just has a lot of swing. And I don't have the core. I haven't been updated to the core treatment yet, so all my canonesses still get themselves reroll to hit, but it's only reroll once. Not that exciting. And then so that's basically the Bloody Rose patrol. The Even Chalice is. I'm taking advantage of the Even Chalice stratagem, which is a 2 CP cost that lets you basically resolve max flamer hits. So I have 2 units of 4 heavy flamers in these rhinos over here, and then as well as 2 units of 5 sisters of battle, minimum MSU units in there as well with them. So Even Chalice as well, obviously because they can't fit otherwise. But anyway, just gonna try to use. I actually really enjoy the heavy flamer aspect of. I like the Easy Bake Oven. It's been one of my favorite sisters mechanic, so I'm gonna keep it that way. My general is Celestine, but I did pay an extra command point to get my Warlock trait on my Canoness for Even Chalice, who's over here with these Retributors. The other Melted Retributors I have. Her Warlord ability is just basically an extra D3 command point at the start of the game. I only got 1 extra. And she also has the ability to, on the first miracle dice you generate, on the first battle run, it's an automatic 6, which really works well with the Zephyrims when they come off reserve. I have a lot of units in reserve. I have 2 Seraphins, a Zephyrim unit, and then a Multi-Melta Retributor unit, basically using strategic reserve. So there's still going to be a lot of second half or, basically, beta strike mechanic out of the list. I'm always been impressed with the Zephyrims and melee, so let's see if they keep impressing me. I do also have kind of like this X factor in my list. I do take Kiganil and Ephraim Stern, which is the other characters that were like basically the end of the Psychic Awakening and a kind of like release. And so the reason why, other than the fact that it's just another melee element, and I know I'm giving away basically Assassinate every game because I have 8 characters on the table. I take him because it fits my narrative of this list. I know Jeremy's not Jeremy narrative player. Come on. But no, seriously, like I really love this Sisters of Battle fluff. It's always one of my favorite armies. I played the shit out of them in 6th edition. I'm a fanboy for anything Games Workshop. I guess like when you own like 14 armies for each game system, you're pretty much a fanboy for every game system. But the fluff of this is, if you know anything about Ebon Chalice, the Ebon Chalice basically have this forbidden knowledge, which is, they haven't said flat out what it is, but they've clearly indicated that their founder met the Emperor, and the Emperor basically, I'm paraphrasing here, but told her something. And for me, it was pretty clear that he told her the imperial truth, which is that there's no gods, and chaos is like some malignant like force. So effectively, you could think as the Ebon Chalice is like, the leadership of the Ebon Chalice doesn't think, they don't really necessarily believe in the Emperor as a god, but they do believe that there's evil forces at hand that need to be put down, and there's, not necessarily they believe in the divine, but they believe there is the undivine.
The Emperor's just a chaos god, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. He's a dead guy and a chaos god. And they call the Ebon Chalice because they gave him, the Emperor, for their service, give them this basically chalice or grail, effectively, which is called the Grail, which is the ability the ability to turn off psychers, like, in a massive range. Like, in fact, when they land on a planet, they can turn off all the psychers on the planet with it. They lost it when their founder died. So we're basically...
so they're on a quest to the Holy Grail?
That's right!
Oh my god!
And the reason why Kiganel and Ephraim Stern is there is because Ebon Chalice believes that the Grail is located... The hints to the Grail is located in the Black Library, and the whole thing about Ephraim and Kiganel is that Kiganel is taking Ephraim Stern to the Black Library. So basically, they're on a crusade to follow them to the Black Library so they can get clues about where the Holy Grail is located.
Exactly.
And the Bloody Rose are basically accompanying the Ebon Chalice, because in the storyline, the founder of the Bloody Rose, which actually didn't found them, but they're based off this character, was the champion of the Ebon Chalice. She was the second in command of the Ebon Chalice founder. So anyway, I hope you all appreciate that really short segmented narrative, because you're not going to get it very much from Jeremy, so you better fucking appreciate it. So anyway, Alex is going to do his pregame move now of 6 inches to basically be very brutal and striking.
I gotta actually say, right now, I realize that a lot of Necron players are probably going to fuck this one up, or maybe I was the last one to arrive at this notion. But this is really interesting. This is technically we have to decide who goes first, and then afterwards, because it says after deployment, but first before. Let me see. What is it?
Yes, you don't get to do it. You do it before you find out who goes first, right? Is that the way it works?
Let me double check.
Or is it after we decide who goes first?
Pretty sure it's after, but
it says deploy army, determine first turn, resolve pre-battle abilities. No, it says right here, resolve pre-battle abilities.
No, I'm double checking mine real quick. Hold on.
It's.
Why can't I find it?
I feel like there's nothing punishing. I think you're trying to find yourself into a punishing punishment.
I did find myself into a punishing thing, which did change how I
thought about it.
Well, earlier today, before I got here, because it says after both sides of deployment, before you have determined who will have the first turn.
It's before you determine who has the first turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yours is different.
Oh wait, sorry, that's command protocols.
Okay.
And then so that's why I had to decide that then, and then for my Rite of Awakening. And so, like I said, I determined those. This is going to come to a thing that I'm going to tell you about. Then for Relentlessly Expansionist, at the start of the first battle round.
At the start of the battle round. So
then you make a normal move up to 6 inches.
So it's at the start of the first battle round. So even if I go first, you still have to make it at the start of the first battle round, not during your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So the interesting thing was, earlier today I was thinking, I was like, why did I not in our last game, I was like, why did I not just get the benefit of cover? And I realized that in order for me to have that be the first turn every single time, I need to not run Relentlessly Expansionist.
Yeah, because you can't go forward. That's
No, because it says that if you haven't already made a normal move this turn.
Oh, this turn.
Yes.
But turn is player turn. Right?
No. It says if you
turn is player turn. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, each time an attack is made against a unit, if it did not make a normal move, advance, or fall back in this battle round.
Battle round. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
And so
yeah,
it's in the first battle round, I make a normal move. I'm like, oh, I realized that earlier this afternoon. I was like,
so that game structure was like, no.
They're like, no. But
no.
That further reinforces healthy paranoia for the extra 3-inch range. Because then I don't get the extra move, but I get the extra range.
You still get 3 inches instead of 6.
Yeah.
And still get 3 ignore Ren 1.
Exactly.
All right, you ready for first turn table?
Let's do it.
Turn rolls? I rolled a 1. You
I
better
rolled
beat
a
1. You get to choose, sir.
I feel like I want to go second, but I feel like in 40K, I saw something with Goonhammer about first turn people doing statistically better first turn.
58% of the time they win the game.
58%. That extra 8%.
3% more than chess.
Well, I saw that Tau players, for our good friend Paul.
45% of the time.
It was like their first turn. Yeah, they win. And did you see their rate when they go second?
No, it was like, what, 10, 20?
No, it was 20%.
Oh, God. Yeah, they need, I mean, the game...
I'm obviously
honest,
going.
I have Tau, and I want to build a Tau list for 9th edition to show it off, but it is like, none of the models I own are the ones I wanted for 9th edition.
I'm obviously going first, but I have to move.
Yeah, of course. So Alex is up a command point, guys, because he's, skipping his entire command phase. Oh, no, he's doing his pregame move. That's right.
I'm doing my pregame move.
First turn move. I'm sorry. I just see you just jumping straight in the movie. I'm going to get him! I'm going to get him!
No, I'm in order. I'm doing it in order.
No, you're doing it in order. I'm just giving you shit.
Of course you are.
I'm still going to write you down for your command point.
Alright, so I'm up to 9 CP.
Yep. I believe Sister generate their fave points either now or during their start of their first turn. It's every turn, but I forget if it's at the start of the battle round or if it's during their... Each battle round. And then the question is Celestine, because she's weird, because it's a warlord trait, so hers might be generated at the... so it's an automatic 6 no matter what, because that's what the Even Chalice character gives. And then... Command traits. Beacon of Faith. The start of your turn. So yeah. So as long as it says Celestine's Miracle Dice are the start of the battle round, Celestine gives you an extra 1 at the start of your turn.
You can perform actions if you're just within an inch or within engagement range of most things, right? You can't run to an objective and then raise the banners, right?
Of course you can.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you picked?
No,
I was like,
no,
so some of them do have restrictions about what you can do before taking the actions, but most actions... Oh, actually, let me check. It might be under the action rule. I might be totally wrong, audience. All right, let's see. Who knows? Actions. No, it's just... If a unit is destroyed, makes a normal move, advances, fall back, attempts to manifest a psychic declares a charge, performs... After it has started an action, but before the action is complete, action is failed. So, basically, you can still run to go make an action. You can still go run to make an action, if that's what...
Oh my god, there's so many guys in here.
Well, that's your fault, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, to answer your question... Oh, I do get some pregame rolls. Let's see what I get for the Rites of Battle, or Rites of Sanctity. 1 and a 5. I think the 1 it's the +1 advance and charge. And the 5 is, please tell me it's the Passion. It's my favorite. Fucking love the Passion. I'm passionate by my sisters. My Adepta Sororitas. 5 is... Yeah, the Passion. Alright, so I got the ones I needed.
Wait, so what are your faith points that you just got?
No, it's not faith points. This is like this is the sisters' equivalent of doctrines. So
we have the roll for them.
Yeah, they're random and they last the entire game. And you could spend a stratagem to re-roll one of them, and you can spend it every turn to get to re-roll one of them for something you want, but for 1 CP.
Jesus.
But I got 1 is +1 to charge and run, and then 5 is on every roll of a 6 to hit, you get an extra hit. So, yeah.
Okay.
I like those. It's going to make those Zephyrins real interesting.
Uh-oh, Lich Guard behind obstacles. What's going to happen?
I don't know. You tell me. You forgot one.
Yep. That I did.
So actions, you can take the actions after running. You just have to be if it's within a range of an objective, you have to be scoring the objective to do the action.
I'm going to hang out right here. These guys are going to actually back up for their initial move.
So while Alex keeps doing his thing, I'll talk a little bit more about some of the cool synergies of the Sisters of Battle. So one of the cool things is Ephraim Stern and Kigano are not they do not get they're not basically sisters. Well, Ephraim Stern is a sister battle, but she's not from a specific order, so she doesn't get to benefit from miracle dice and some of the stratagems. Not some of them it does affect her, but some of them don't. But what she does get is on those rolls I got for Rites of Battle, she is affected by the Rites of Battle because that one affects all Sisters of Battle models in your army. So she will have exploding sixes on the hit and melee, and she will have an extra advance and run charge roll. Same as Celestine, but she also does not. She is not an order. She doesn't come from a specific order of sisters, so she does not get the even chalice, even though she is a mechanic. Even though she is in the even chalice. What's it called? Detachment. And then I think everybody else, yeah, it's good. It's good. Same with the Geminis, they don't benefit from the ordered keywords, even though they're part of the order. They're just doing their thing. And the Void Reaper is ignoring Vol saves, right? That's what it does.
No, it is a little
ignore
different.
Shrug saves. That's right.
But it doesn't say ignore strike saves, but it is basically that. It is explicitly damage 3 War Scythe, and it is each time it attacks the enemy with this weapon. Rules that ignore wounds cannot be used.
Cool.
So no shrugs. Okay, cool. And then it also means that the Satan, it ignores the Satan's max 3. So that's great.
It's like a mini Nightbringer.
So you can kill the Nightbringer with it.
Yeah.
If you hit and wound with all 4 attacks.
Man, that thing is real annoying for a lot of these armies. A lot of characters, especially.
Well, with Death Guard right around the corner.
We can still... a Trampotic Strike only affects Satans?
Yeah, it's only Satan charge.
Oh, sad.
Well, I mean, of course. It's an epic stratagem, and it's trust for them.
Alright, I'm going to roll my CZ initiative roll. Damn.
No!
Homage to the worst written rule for 2 editions.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna drink a glass of that. That was a terrible fucking rule.
That was a terrible rule. Wait. You didn't like C's?
I didn't like C's at all. It's like, way to just egg me on to deploy like I'm gonna go first and just basically. I can't tell you how many games I've lost because my opponent was just like, I'm just gonna roll the C's dice. It doesn't matter, and then just deploy.
Says the guy who enjoys double turn, right?
I do. I think double turn is a good mechanic.
This guy's got an 8-inch move.
Well, the Alpha has an 8-inch move, and she has a 7-inch.
And how are they in combat? Are they just like absolute monsters?
No.
They're not monsters?
No. They're decent. They'll fuck some things up. He'll fuck warriors up for sure because he just gets a lot of attacks. But he has a Harlequin Kiss, so he can fuck up your Scorpex because they're he's strength 4. He might be strength 4 base. I forgot. I think he's only strength 4 with it. Also, and then he's -1 ran and D3 damage with it, and he has 5 attacks or something. Mm-hmm. And she just has, she basically has a master-crafted power sword.
Got it.
But she has a lot of attacks, and she can do a pseudo smite. It's at the start of the shooting phase. You basically the nearest enemy unit takes potentially D3 to.
She's got weird rules then.
Yeah, she's kind of she's not a living saint, but kind of a living saint. It's confusing.
I know, she's weird.
Yeah, well, that's why I love her.
Yeah.
I like weird things in my armies.
With ranged weapons specifically. Okie dokie. So, start of my command phase. You are right. I go up in the command points, so I go up to 9 command points. So I'm with you on that number. Then, things that we have to announce. Well, the Technomancer's ability doesn't really matter all that much right now. We have our command protocol. Protocol of the Sudden Storm. I can either perform or add 1 inch to the move characteristic of models in this unit, or if this unit is performing an action, it can shoot in the same turn that it performs an action.
Cool.
So I'm going to choose the performing an action and still being able to shoot.
Sounds good.
So from here, we're going to start. Oh, before the game begins too, you need to choose my 3.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm going to pick these two, and then these 2 over here. So just put some lights up. You just turn the bottom, buddy.
Oh.
You tighten it. Or you drop it. Either way, you just break shit. It's all good.
Break shit.
Just break it. Just reveal your inner rage.
Oh, there we go.
Cool. And then make him whatever color you want. Probably, preferably green. But then you're kind of going for the other remote. No, not that one. There should be a remote somewhere. That's not even a shrink wrap. That has the actual ability to do that.
Oh, it is.
Yep, it's in there. Yep, you found it. And then whatever color you want.
Oh my god, I'm just destroying everything. Okay.
Are you okay, buddy?
Oh, of course. Oh, there you go. All at once. It worked perfectly. Alright, so which ones do you want?
Well, obviously my home objective.
Obviously that one.
And then these 2 over here.
Oh. Okay. Cool. So those are going to be the ones that I need to hold. Cool. Then, great. So we have Command Protocol of the Sudden Storm, Directive 2 active. We are going to start. We got the command point. My will be done. We got a my will be done something. Did I properly bring my markers? The answer is no. So, oh yeah.
I got a Necron marker for you.
Ooh, did I leave one? Oh, no. I just realized I do have mine.
Okay, fine. You don't want my Necron marker. It's cool.
I'm just saying. I had at LVO, someone I knew came by and he ambushed me and he was like, "Here are a bunch of Necron markers." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You deserve those.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, they're cursed. That's why. Yeah, there we go.
Somebody knew you were a real Necron fanboy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they knew.
Alright, I'm gonna get myself another seltzer.
Okay,
Little spiked seltzer.
Alright, so I'm just going to continue on then.
Yep.
So we have My Will Be Done. We have to do it to a... So the Catacomb Command Barge has an aura ability, Relentless March, within 9 inches. And he is... we didn't talk about this before. I am down quite a few command points because I have the Void Reaper on the Warlord. I have the +1 wound, +1 toughness ability on the Locust Lord. In addition to that, I do have an additional Warlord trait, plus being 2 patrols. So my second Warlord trait is on the Cryptech of the... specifically, it is the Cryptech Technomancer, the one that's pointing. And he actually has the Warlord trait, Thrall the Silent King, which adds 3 inches to all of its aura abilities. So basically, the controller aura is then 6 inches, or an additional range, and then his Technomancer ability, Rise to Reanimation, is an additional range. So that's why he's 9 inches away from the Doomstalkers rather than 6. Let's see. He doesn't have to do anything. Really, no rights of reanimation at all. No reanimation protocols. No orbs. No.
And I would love to kill a bunch of Necrons.
Living metal. I think all we're gonna have to do in the command phase. Illuminor Saros doesn't even do his ability to the end of the movement. I think. I'm almost certain. There is one thing here that I have to do in a sec. Illuminor is... Yeah, at the end of the movement phase. Catacomb Command Barge, My Will Be Done. I select a friendly unit. They are... Add 1 to the attacks, and then units within 6 inches get +1 move. We then have the Chronomancer, who has his Chronometron that he ends up dropping in the command phase as well, to a unit within 9 inches. They can reroll charge and they get a 5-up invul. So, we're going to give My Will Be Done to... I have to do it to a friendly core unit, I believe. Yep, it would be too convenient if it wasn't. So, my one gun is going to go to these guys right here.
Sounds good.
The Necron Warriors. And then, let's see, what are we doing for the Chronometron? Chronometron is going to be this buff marker. We are going to Chronometron for a 5-up invul Scorpic Destroyers.
Surprise!
Shocking. Shocking. Okie dokie. So, let's go. We have normal moves. So, movement phase. These guys have 10-inch move with fly.
Mm-hmm.
What are the special weapons? We have a Stormbolter.
They're 2 Stormbolters.
They're
And
2
then the Canoness in there.
Okay. Oh, that's not even possible. Because you are over 20... Oh, you're not over 20 inches away. But it requires me to... Do I need line of sight to charging?
No.
Mm.
Alex is showing his age in
Yep.
Warhammer 40K. It's just like, that hasn't been a thing.
Yeah,
For a while.
you're right. And these bad boys. Keep it if like they want with that. We're gonna wait. We're gonna move over here. We have a 6-inch move for the Warriors because they are near the aura ability. Oh, you know what? I guess most of the rules for performing actions say that you can't do it more than once.
Sorry, what are you asking for?
Oh, no, I just realized that performing actions, generally you don't use the ability, or one unit can only perform an action on an objective each
Once.
turn.
Yeah, you can't do it on multiple objectives.
And those are all heavy flamer guys.
With 1 unit.
Yeah.
No, there's Meltas, multi-Meltas, and then Flamers in the Rhino.
Got it.
Or Halby, yeah.
Well, those Scarabs are going to run.
Fancy that.
Ooh. Oh, I wish it was that roll.
How about
it was the same roll.
But it's that roll.
There you go. All right, so that'll be a 15-inch move.
Sounds good.
Boom. 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 You know what, at that point, I should back him up. I'll just do that. And I'll do that. Okay. Then... And we score how many points for each objective we hold? For the primary?
2 or more, you get 5. 3 or more, you get 10. And then if you hold more, then you get 15.
Oh, okay. Great.
So you need 2 at the minimum.
Yeah. These guys have a 6. Oh, no. Are we going to run these guys? They're going to have to run. There's no reason not to. All right, let's go. We're running. 5. Okay. So that's going to be a 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1. So it'll be an 11-inch move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically go down 2. We'll go down 2. We'll go down 2. We'll go down 2. And we'll go down 2. Cool. What's the move of Celestine? 12. Got it. She's got fly, of course.
Yep.
And then we have the 6-inch move from the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
They're just checking range of the Ghost Reapers. Unfortunately,
Oh, they are up?
Yeah. Well, they're 12 inches. They're not 15.
No. Well, at least there's still +1 to hit in combat in case that happens. Probably should have ran them, but...
Well, combat's going to happen, but... What are you getting the +1 to hit in combat? Oh, for
my will be done.
Yeah.
Okay, and then big boy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can't shoot at her, right? She's got lookout, sir.
Mm-hmm. She is not your closest target.
They changed the... Okay, so... Oh, no, he's got a full-on move.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 8. Just gonna do that. And then is he... And the answer is yes. Okay. Cryptek. Yep, that was fun. Oh boy, what a nightmare. Real quick.
Well, you know what you picked, so just put it back in order.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
I trust you.
Yep, that's correct.
I wouldn't know.
That's correct.
I would not know.
That's correct, and that's correct. Okay, perfect. So, wait, no. Yes, that's correct. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to put these over here, everyone.
Sounds good.
Let's see. He is still within.
Oh, yeah.
Still within. I also haven't moved them, so it would make sense. They were within Relentless Aura range at the time, so I'm just going to move them real quick.
Whoppings is...
I should have given them my will be done. Especially since that bottom row. Are Stern and that person a unit?
No, they're 2 separate characters.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Back them up. Let's see. That is a 9-inch marker, but that's going to be a 10-inch move for the Scarabs. Do I fuck around or do I not fuck around? So this is Alright, so this is the double Stormbolter.
Mm-hmm.
This one's which squad?
This is the Battle Sister squad of the Eben Chalice with a heavy bolter.
Okay, and then the guys inside?
Same thing as that right now.
So heavy flamers.
Heavy flamers plus another squad of Eben Chalice Battle Sisters with a heavy bolter.
Got it. This is the opening. We don't like that. if you're shooting through terrain, I can get cover, right? No?
So terrain is based on like if you're holding of an area terrain, if it's an obstacle, it's within 3 inches, and then there's no like you have to be obscured by the terrain feature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if I'm like obscured by this terrain feature.
No, because it's not obstacle, it's area. So you have to be wholly in the area. Obstacles are like things like this. We can, if you want, we can even make the bastion an obstacle.
No, we're good.
But yeah, cover works very differently this edition. It works very close to Age of Sigmar cover, but it's over a lot more rules effectively.
We can't retreat and charge. We're going to do that instead. And then we have 8-inch moves for the Scorpec. I'm going to go with his first. I'm going to go with his first, or his next. Boom. I was really tempted to just give one of my Cryptex the 8th edition targeting stratagem. Or Arcana. Okay. So they're buffed up. This guy naturally moves 8 as well.
Sweet.
So he's just going to hang out. And be just in distance. Big boy over here. He's actually going to run because there's no way he's going to shoot or anything. 2, he moves 10 inches with fly, so he moves the way he was supposed to last edition. We're just going to have to go right there. Unfortunately. And then, yeah, end of my movement phase. So, we are going to get a pen out so we can record this. But I am going to mark the buff that a unit will get within 6 inches of Senor Illuminor. He is going to buff up the Lich Guard first.
I don't think they're in range. You have to be 3 inches, right?
6.
Oof. I think you didn't even get within 6.
Well, the Warriors would be next anyways. 6 inches, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think you got within 6.
Did I not get within 6?
No.
I did not. I just barely did. Alright, Warriors it is. Warriors would have been in.
Do you
anyway.
just want to move the Lich Guard back? Okay.
So 4/5 is, or 3/4 is, +1 toughness.
That's good on Warriors.
1/2 is +1 strength. 3/4 is +1 toughness. 5/6 is +1 ballistic skill. So 5/6 on the Lich Guard would be absolutely fucking trash garbage, useless. Really, I feel like this is best placed with Immortals, because then Immortals could be, Alright, so T5 Immortals. That's very fun. Okay. And so, then we go into the shooting phase. So, shooting phase. Staff of Light's out of range. I-beams are out of range. We're going to start with the Doomstalker. This one. You just shoot the Rhino. Oh, actually, how many wounds does the Rhino have? 10. At toughness 7?
Toughness 7.
Can Illuminor do it? Illuminor might be able to do it. We're going to start with him.
Sweet.
And he the Rhino gets cover.
There's no. Beast infantry, only beast infantry and
Got it.
Swarms get cover.
So it's assault D3.
1 shot.
1 shot. Hitting on 3s.
1
Hits. Wounds on 3 because it's strength 8. No! How much damage would it have been?
Like T6 or something?
D6, yeah. And it breaks armor.
Well, he has a 5-weapon bolt right now, so.
Oh.
So,
It's not worth it then. Okay. I was about to say I could have used I couldn't have used a stratagem, I think, for that. I think it's Dynasty. Catacomb Command Barge. No, Doom Stalker is going to shoot.
Sweet.
Now I'm kind of thinking that the extra 3-inch range might be better. Oh, real quick, do I have to declare who's performing actions at the end of my movement?
Well, it depends on the action.
That is great. All right, let's double check.
But most of them are all at the end of the movement phase. Some of them are at the start of the movement phase.
This is the one for my codex. Specifically, we do have the shadow operations, the end of my movement phase. Yeah, so real quick, shadow operations are being conducted by the immortals right here, or maybe the warriors. The warriors are conducting the shadow operations, but my directive, I can still shoot with them. They are performing shadow operations because it's Connect and Core. And then these immortals are doing shadow operations. So right now I have... Oh,
you
and then...
these scarabs.
Yeah, and then these guys are doing shadow operations. So my 2 units of scarabs...
Is this for Treasure of the Eons?
This is not Treasure of the Eons. This is Ancient Machineries.
Okay.
So my Crypto Thralls, 2 units of scarabs, and then my my warriors right here.
Got it.
Oh, you know what? I can do it and still shoot. So, and these warriors. Okay. So all my warriors, basically every objective is being hit.
Do you need the character to be nearby when they shoot, or is it just at the start of when you reveal the command protocol?
I do it at the start of the battle round, regardless of who goes first and who goes second.
But I'm asking you if you can still do it if your character is no longer in range.
That's a good question. I don't think I can over there. Yeah, I'm almost certain I can. Yeah, okay. That is a very good point. It's good to know for the future. I wish that there was
Crusade Rules. Crusade Rules.
Honestly,
Crusade
Rules.
Rules.
It's the Crusade Rules. It's the Crusade Rules. Okay, yeah. So, at the start of your battle round, if a noble from your army is still on the battlefield, each command protocol is made up of 2 directives. Blah blah blah. If every unit from your army is assigned that same dynasty, you can get them. And then... Yeah, it'd be 6 inches of a friendly Necron character unit, excluding Chitan shards. So really, in reality, I probably should have put a Luminar a little farther away, so I could spread my characters, or put the Doom... put the no, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're not actually going to be performing an action.
I mean, do they have any shots at anything?
You have God's Flares, and you left a sweet little opening right here.
Yeah, that you could.
Yeah, so...
The question is... Yeah, they're probably close to that guy, so go for it, yeah.
Yeah, so they're not going to perform an action, so that's the only one that's not. But in the meantime, we're going to continue with shooting. So he whiffed. He is shooting into the big boy as well. His flares are out of range. So it'll be D6 shots for the Doom Stalker into the Rhino.
Sounds good.
5 shots. We like that. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, okay.
Pretty good.
Strength 10 on toughness 7, so wounding on 3s.
Nice.
All wound. You have invulns.
5 ups. Alright, none of them made. How much damage?
That'll be 46.
Sweet.
8.
11. Wow, you barely killed it.
I barely fucking killed him.
So
I've rolled worse. Remember when I rolled 4 ones twice?
See if it explodes. It
No.
does not. Alright.
First blood.
Yeah, I wish that was the thing, but no, it's not set. So the only thing that can charge this turn is the Catacomb Command Barge. Well, didn't you didn't run with that. And these guys are 12 inches, so I just have to deploy myself 12 inches out of your...
I can make them heroically intervene.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there's the ones with the multi-mounted.
These are ones with the flamers.
Oh, the flamers. Okay.
Yeah. Not multi-meltas.
Those flamers do look like multi-meltas, though.
Well, because
they look identical.
That's what heavy flamers are supposed to look like. Alright.
I just remember them just looking like bigger flamers with backpacks.
We'll leave in 3. Okay. Then I roll 4 dice for the heavy flamers, and then 1 dice for the sergeant. No one died.
You have to roll for each type
model.
So it's okay. So it's worse than it used to be. Yep. It's more detrimental. Interesting. Okay.
And the 5 other guys.
5 other guys. Oh yeah, there's a unit of 10 in there.
Yeah. There's 2 units of 5 in there.
What's the move? 6 inches?
Yeah, 6 inches.
Wow, so I basically had a 12-inch move for everything.
Yeah.
Almost everything.
That's how it works. Alright, and then Sergeant, small dice. Alright, and then heavy bolters, so none of them died, and then 3 regular sisters.
You're only on ones, right?
Yeah, there's only on ones. So
not bad, no deaths.
no deaths.
And it doesn't explode, so you're good there. That means the Catatron Command Barge is now able to do stuff, but we're going to hold off on him. Right now, we are going to start with this guy. He's going to hold off as well. This guy, we have the Chronomancer. Chronomancer's got a couple of different things. I actually think I might make him last. The Doomstalker really wants to shoot a character. These Gauze Reapers are going to shoot. They're out of range. Still out of range.
I told you, I deployed
Damn it! All right, it's almost like you knew.
Okay, it's almost like I pre-measured.
Well, you got a heavy bolter there, but you also have heavy flamers I don't like. Catatron Command Barge is going to shoot into the double heavy flamer unit.
Cool.
So it'll be heavy D3. How many shots? Two shots. Hitting on 2s with -1. 1 missed. And
why are they -1?
it's heavy.
Your vehicle.
Oh, it's a vehicle. Well, still. Then the 2.
Yeah, no, it's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
Anyway, okay. I'm just reminding you, like. All right. So what's the AP on that?
-3, so it's an invul.
Yep.
Oh. How many wounds are they?
It doesn't matter. It's only 1 wound.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I only did 1 damage. All right.
It was like it doesn't matter.
That's fair. Okay. I keep on forgetting that vehicles and monsters don't take penalties for moving and shooting. That's really, really big. Let's see. Cryptek doesn't give a shit about anything. These guys over here are going to want to go character hunting. So how many guys would have line of sight from in there?
They're not taking action. That's right.
Yeah, they're not. They couldn't because they weren't. Everything's got command protocols specifically for that moment. But what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to double check the cutoff right here. So it cuts off with this guy.
Good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So only 9 out of the 18. So half the unit.
Yep.
No one is in double rapid fire. So it'll just be 9 shots. Probably should have made these guys +1 to hit actually, in retrospect. So it'll be 7, 8, and 9. These are going to be all going into the character. Hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
Should have made it. Oh no, actually it would have been bad if I did the disintegration thing. All right, and what's the toughness?
3. 3. So you need 3s.
Oh wow, I still failed 3 of those.
3 ones.
3 -1s.
It doesn't matter. He has a 4 pinball, and then shrug save.
He has a shrug save.
Yeah, as long as he's within 3. But he fell off on 2 of them, so he's got 3 wounds left.
Got 3 wounds left. Okay. There is no reason for me not to shoot him with the Doomstalker. Because the Doomstalker also has the right angle. 24 inches. We are just out. Also, Doomstalker didn't realize that he's on a unique base. He's on a 90 mil base. God, Greg did not like that. He was like, he's on a unique base.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So big shot. How many shots?
Sounds good.
Oh
6
boy.
shots.
Okay.
Improvement of 5.
Okay. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, we don't like that though.
And then winning on 2s.
Winning on 2s.
There you go.
3 more impulse.
4 ups. He takes 2.
D6 each.
Sounds good.
That's 9.
I'm not gonna bother rolling.
You might. Wait, what is it? 5 up?
Okay. Yeah, it's a 5 up.
roll.
Alright, here's 9. 9 5 ups. He's still there.
Ah, okay.
You get 3 points for assassinate.
Yep. And then the only thing is I fucked up, so I can't move. I can't do my action. I have no other shooting.
I will update. Delete my notepad over there. I will update that at the end of the battle round. So you got 3 points for assassinate.
Okay. God, you know what? This is just such a bad idea. I'm not going to do it. I hate that I'm not going to do it. Okay, so we're going to, next, we have no charges. We can't shoot over there. We have this charge over here, which is a re-rollable charge, but it is going to be a 12-inch charge in order to make it. I don't believe that's going to be worth it, because then I'm not going to be in range of the big boy. Oh, they're one wound each, right? Yeah.
Except for the Canonist, yeah.
Candace is too. Oh, Candace is a character, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. They have a fucking 5-up invul right now. You know what? It might be worth it. I'm gonna attempt to charge at the Scorpion Destroyers. Who knows? We might roll nuts. We do need boxcars.
Oh, so close.
We're gonna re-roll that. It's not gonna be fucking 11 inch. Yeah, we're definitely out. It requires me to roll the full thing, and then
You're gonna spend a command point for that?
No. He automatically gets it. So the chronometron that
it gets reroll charge.
Yeah, reroll charge and a 5-up invul.
Yeah.
Okay, still above average for my dice rolls. Okay, cool. So at the end of the turn,
I owe you no morale.
No morale. I hold all but your objective.
Yep.
I am performing actions on multiple.
When do you get points for those?
I get points for those at the start of my next command phase. I'm going to double check that, but it does require me to hang out, which makes actions a little tough in this mission.
So it was the warriors who took an action over here. It was the scarabs over there. Those ones didn't do anything, and it was the scarabs over there that took an action.
Yeah. So it is until this action is this action is completed at the end of my next command phase.
Okay. So like everything else.
Yeah.
But do you get any points for Treasure of the Eons? Is that the other one?
Yeah, I hold 2 of mine, so I get 3 points there.
2 of these. Okay.
Yeah, so I have 2 of the 3 Treasure of the Eons, so I get 3 instead of 5. I killed 1 character, so I get 3 there.
Yep.
And then I hold 5 objectives.
Well, it doesn't matter until next turn.
Yeah,
I have a whole turn to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will!
Well, I mean in terms of scoring for the battle round.
Yeah. Well, no. Primaries is next turn.
Oh, shit.
You keep forgetting that. It's not this turn. It's next turn. You have to hold it for a full game turn to get points for it.
Got it.
Okay. So I go up a command point.
Yes, you do.
Go up to 4. So
Up
up
to
10
10.
command point. So then I'm going to roll my Celestine dice for my extra at the start of the turn. I get a miracle dice. She rolls a 2. So I get a 2.
So you have a 6 and a 2.
6 and a 2.
And you can use those like fate dice?
Yeah, my favorite.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so this turn, sadly the Necron Warriors got an extra toughness, which kind of sucks. But I think the Heavy Flamer unit can still basically kill most of them. It's going to be really CP expensive. I think I'm going to have to drop like 4 CP into them.
To kill all 18?
Yeah, because it will give me 36 shots at -1 ransom and 5 rerolling to wound. So it would be 36 automatic hits with basically winning on 4. So what's 25%, 75% wounds out of 36 is. Let's see. Let's do some crunch math here.
Will 1 unit be able to do all that?
Yeah. For 4 CP.
Oh,
so
for 4 CP?
Yeah, it's 4 CP. It's 2 CP to get max shots on the heavy flamer unit, and then it's 2 CP for retributors on heavy flamers to get to reroll to wound. It basically gives me 36 hits with a 75% wound rate because your toughness. If it was your toughness 4, it would have been like they would just evaporated. But now they're not so likely to evaporate because the thing is, like, if I kill all of them, the flamers, they don't get reanimation protocol, right?
Nope. Oh, so, wait. Yeah, if you kill the whole unit.
All 18 of them. So
yes.
I have to do, they would get a 5-up save. So I would have to do 18 times a third. So a third more of that is 24 wounds. I have to do 24 wounds on the average with 36 hits of reroll to hit on wounding on 4s. So if you were still toughness 4, they would have just evaporated from that unit. Toughness 5 makes it a little dicey. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with the heavy flamers over here. We're just going to jump those 4 CPs in there and just commit to that. And then the rest of the turn, I think we're going to dump 2 CPs over here to kill the scarabs with the Blessed Bolt shots from the Celestians if they can see them. If not, we'll just have to charge them. And then over here, I'm not quite sure yet because it really depends. Like, how far are you from the Rhino over here? You are effectively... Okay, so the heavy flamers in there can come out, move, and shoot the warrior unit, but they at best they could. I spent another CP to get them +1 wound, but they would have to be rolling the dice on number of shots, and they would have to only be winning on 2s instead of 3s because of play +1. So that puts me at 4, 6, 7 CP investment right here at my 10. It's pretty expensive maneuver, but it could like lure it will, and then send Celestine over here. Bumped into it. Send Celestine over here to basically try to whittle down the scarabs, prevent you from scoring points here. prevent you finishing the action. I can't stop you from scoring that point from the Lich Guards, but I can prevent you from finishing your action. There's no action in here. I can just basically kind of just nuke them. And then over here, if I kill the Scarabs, I prevent the action. So my really only responsibility is preventing actions this turn. Alright, let's do this. Other command phase stuff, I don't think I have any. So just regular movement.
Probably should have ran with those warriors behind the barricade.
Alright. The multi-melt, you know, they're probably going to end up just shooting your Lich Guards just to see if we can take some out. I mean, they're going to be pretty effective at it, so I'm not too worried about their effectiveness at shooting Lich Guards. The question is, I kind of want to make sure I have to make you move to shoot your small arms fire for that thing. So we're going to move over here. Actually, we're just going to move totally even 6 over here sideways because I think we're just going to be in the way of that rune, preventing you from being able to shoot me unless you move, which is important. And then the Canonist over here. Oh, Canonist, do you need to go? Yeah, you need to go over here. Alright, Flamers. You really only need a 12-inch range to those warriors, so we just have to move over here. Yeah, so the cool thing about Sisters is that, like, their ability to basically just pack a punch is CP dependent, but when they do mean to pack a punch, they fucking pack a punch.
So just double shots?
No, it just makes it all their shots are max hits for 2 CP. And they have 2 ammo cherubs, basically making them 6 heavy flamers. So 6 heavy flamers at max hits is 36.
And how many more units do you have with gun cherubs?
Well, every Retributors is 2 ammo cherubs.
Are they supposed to be representative of the model?
Well, they're a model that doesn't actually have an impact on the game. So
yeah, but it's a model that takes up space.
Nope. It's just a token.
Doesn't even take up space?
Nope, just a token. Doesn't take space in any regards. I don't know why they bother making them.
Then tokens is still helpful though. So every single unit has a cherub.
2 cherubs.
Every unit has 2 cherubs.
Yep. Alright, so
wow, every unit has 2 cherubs.
Yeah, that's the max you can take on a Retributor unit.
Oh, they cost points?
Yeah, they're basically effectively a total whopping of 10 points, I think, in total.
10 points for an extra shot?
No, 5 points for an extra shot. 2 of them is 10 points.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible rule.
Wait, what's the move of Celestine?
12.
Oh, yeah, that's 12.
Actually, might have to run to even shoot you, so we're going to do that. I mean, doesn't matter.
Just fucking with you.
Alright, run rule for them, so 3 inches. So they're going to run.
Who's running?
The other heavy flamer unit. Alright, I just put him down a second ago. Where
here?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Where are they coming from?
The Rhino. So,
oh, you can run out of the Rhino.
Yeah, of course you can. You deploy Whole Even 3, and then you move, and then so I'm just doing the entire activation at once. So
it's 9 inches from the Rhino?
Plus 3 because they're plus 1 inch to run, so 12 inches.
12 inches from the Rhino.
And since they're assault weapons, they get to run and shoot. No penalty.
Yes.
So the only downside is I won't be able to use my stratagem to give myself plus... Oh, that's right. I'm in runes. I can still... I forgot about that. Like, I thought it was blocking line of sight to you, so I might not even need it to run. I just need it to be... Yeah, I don't even need the run. I just need it to be... I'm an idiot. I forgot, like, runes don't block line of sight. I just assumed if I was in it, I wouldn't get line of sight, but they don't. They just have to be deployed.
Well, they block line of sight for the true line of sight.
Yeah, they block line of sight for true line of sight. It's gonna be lots of flamers. Yeah. But they might not matter. So that's the positive. The positive thing about them.
What were your objectives that you got again?
I have what's it called? I have engage on all front, data intercept, deploy scramblers. I think she's Mrs. Stern is gonna run 1. She gets plus 1 for a run because of her the right of battle effects there.
Can she run in charge?
Yeah, for 1 CP, she will be able to run in charge.
Oh, got it.
The question is, do I want to spend the CP to do it? Probably not. I don't think I can get to see the scarabs unless there's a door. There is a door right there.
Yep.
So we're just gonna have to move inside. Is this movable? Sweet. This is the back unit of the back model over here. This is gonna be so many CPs. I'm gonna blow my entire wad.
Probably should have given the scarabs the chronometron for 5-up pinball.
That would have been nice, but I mean, it's only gonna be -2 Ren.
Because it would have been better than their armor save.
What's their armor save?
6-up.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's pretty. It's not that great. Actually, she's just gonna stay in the corner. Because I realized something. If I use her ability, so she's actually going to be on the bottom of that corner. If I use her ability to do smite wounds, you might remove the model that's in range of the flamers.
That's right.
So there's no reason to.
Come on, do it.
There's no reason to do it.
It's not like I anticipated that.
Not at all.
No.
Run for the rhino. 1 inch, so an extra 2. So consistently rolling low on the run rolls, but that's okay. He's gonna pop smoke. Because they have the old smoke launcher rule.
Oh, so they have covers? They count as having cover?
No, they count as -1 to hit.
Oh.
Can't really do anything with the Scorpex, but obviously they're doing the action, the data intercept, even though it's not gonna. Actually, you know what? They're gonna do deploy scramblers this turn because it's not gonna yield anything. And then over here. Heavy bolter. And I deployed this heavy bolter.
Do you have anything that ignores cover?
What? Yeah. Nothing. Flamers don't ignore cover anymore.
Yeah, it's just -1.
Alright, so we're gonna do what we talked about. We're gonna start over here. We're gonna spend 4 CP.
So tell me which CP you're spending at a time.
Sure. So we're in the now we're in the shooting phase. I'm done movement.
Yep.
So I'm spending 2 CP for the, I forgot exactly what it's called. Let me pull up the names. So we're spending 2 stratagems for 2 CP each. One of them is the Ebon Chalice stratagem, which is like the unique one to my faction.
This hasn't been FAQ'd at all, right?
Why would it be FAQ'd? It's literally at its design. And no, it hasn't been, because last time I checked in the FAQ, it wasn't. It's just stacking stratagems, basically. Cleansing Flame. Till the end of the time, when you roll, determine the type, text, or flame weapons, models, and units equipped, they have the maximum value, 6. Alright? And then, Storm of Retribution is the other one. Until the end of the phase, when you have heavy flame by a model in that unit, you can reroll the wound roll. So we got, we're going to spend both ammo cherubs, fire into the warriors. So that's 36 automatic hits into the warriors. So we're
okay.
So I'm going to roll 18 at a time. So 10, 16.
Is there 4 is rerolling?
Sorry. I lost my track of thought. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. 9 now. 12, 15, 16. And then 2 more. So this is strength 5 to toughness 5. So I need 4s. Rerolling everything. Alright.
Wow, not bad.
Pretty good on the first one. So, okay.
Holy shit.
So 17 wounds on the first half. And then the second half. Rerolling everything.
That's a little bit more average.
So 17 plus another 15, so that is 32 wounds at -1.
32 wounds, so we're going to do 16 and 16.
Mathematically, this should die.
13, 14, 15, 16. Okay.
So 5 ups.
1, 2, yep. So far, that's going to be
11.
10. No.
You picked up 16 dice, right?
Did I accidentally roll 17?
No, you're good. You have 10.
Yep.
And
Alright,
8 left.
so I don't like that. Ah, they're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, they are gone. All 18 warriors. Come on, man. So what you're saying is I need a 20-man unit, even though they would have died too.
They would have probably died too.
But now you're at how much CP? You go from 10 down to 6?
6.
And you can do that. Wow. They're all out of their cherubs. And how many points is that unit?
I think like 120 or something.
Oh, and they were T5.
I know, that's why I made it like that's why I had to spend 4 CP instead of 3. Because I was gonna spend the reroll wounds.
Come on, man.
Alright. So same thing over there, but now we got so first the melter gun misses because it's combi firing, and then the bolters 1 hit. 1 wound.
You one shot at the warriors.
Well, no, that's just for Holy Trinity. I need to shoot a bolt weapon and a melter weapon and a heavy flamer. So that's why I have a combi melter on the sergeant. So it basically triggers when you fire both.
What does Holy Trinity do?
It's a 1 CP stratagem. When you fire a bolt weapon, a melter gun, or a melter weapon and a flamer weapon at a target, you get +1 to wound.
Oh, is that what you were just doing? Or
Yeah, that was the sergeant and the unit of retributors over there. The ones that
have you done anything?
I did 1 bolter wound. That's it.
To who?
Into the warriors in the center, and now it comes all.
But what I meant to say is I'm shocked that you killed an entire fucking unit of
warriors.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sisters, and here's the.
Well, real quick, I need to do an instant to the warriors.
Well, hold up. This is this is the flamer, so I'm just making you're getting 1 save, no rend, and then no AP, and this is the flamer shots. So we got
really
6, 10, 20, 24. 24 heavy flamer shots. So 6.
What you're saying is I need more warriors.
12.
Remember when they were like, how many
16,
people can kill 20 warriors in one go?
16.
Well, for 4 CP, Sisters says that all can.
Exactly 24 dice.
All I can think of is like orc boys in combat. Like that's the only other thing I can think of.
So this is winning on 2s because they're winning on 3s, but they're +1 to wound. Alright, so you have this many saves at 5 ups and then 1 save at...
You win on 2s?
Yeah, because I'm +1 to wound. I've spent 1 command point for Holy Trinity.
Alright, you have how many other saves to roll?
And then 1 armor save regular, that's it.
Alright, 1 and 4 ups. We're good.
And then all those are -1.
Alright, so this is going to be 5, 10, 15. So 1 more than the entire unit. That's excellent, dude.
Well, you should survive.
Oh, I should survive, but it's not going to be great for me. Can you still shoot out of a rhino? Oh, no. The rhino's...
That's not a thing. The rhino's... Alright, good roll. And now you get your animation protocol.
Yep. I basically have a 5 up, and then I have a 5 up rerolling 1.
No, just a 5 up rerolling 1. Yeah. Any ones?
Alright, so real quick, that's
pretty good roll.
So let's actually remove, so it's 6, and then out of here we have 1 reroll.
Yep.
And then that's going to be
6,
12. So I'm going to remove.
So far you've made half your reanimation. That's why you don't want to let them take reanimation protocol tests.
What?
It's because you make half of them.
So.
That was my experience last game too. I was just like, I don't want you to make reanimation protocol because you make half of them. So I was just like, I don't want you.
So 3, 6, 4, and 2. Knowing full well we're bringing 6 back. And then we're going to re-roll the 1s. Oh, 1 more back. Alright, so 7 come back. So we're going to remove...
So you made above average.
This guy, yep. So I lose 6. And I get 7 back. So we're going to go... Who just shot?
That was just the heavy flamers.
And there's those guys?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Still need to try to perform this action. She can still declare charge.
Yep.
It'll be an 11
on
inch.
On the bottom floor, so just that
Is she
corner.
plus the charge at all?
+1 to charge.
Alright, so it's going to be a 10 inch charge. So I'm still going to put a guy right there.
I don't think you're in 3 inches of the objective, though, if you do that.
He is already there. He was the one, it was like a triangle. So I
check yourself. Yep,
still,
you're good.
Yeah, I purposely didn't lose him. And technically, I can still move a guy here. So just in case, I feel like
What a phenomenal roll. All right.
I feel like I'm gonna have to do this. I hate this. Wow, I'm actually shocked at how well you've been able to kill my army.
I didn't. You rolled above average. Mathematically, they should probably die from that. So like not only did you not die, you only lost like 6 models out of 18, or not even.
Yeah, but I realized that my Technomancers are nowhere to be seen. So.
Well, yeah, he's all over here.
Well, and the other guy's hanging out over here.
Yeah. So we're gonna spend 2 CP now for Blessed Bolt from the Celestians. So that puts me down to, I was at 5, so that puts me down 3. The Blessed Bolts from the Celestians into the Scarabs are taking the actions. So we got 8, so 2 shots each from the Storm Bolter plus another rapid fire. So 8.
You killed a big ass unit.
8.
Well, you killed you basically killed 200 points.
And then
I don't think I've killed 200 points, have I?
No. And then
wait, how many points does it run out?
Like 70 something.
And then how many points?
Is Kiganel like 60? Is half of 125. The 2 characters only 125.
Yeah, you killed 195 points. Oh, no.
Reroll everything to hit because they're Celestians and they're near their Canonus. That's their special Celestian thing. They just get to reroll to hit. Alright, and then toughness not very high, so winning on 3s.
Oh man, are you gonna kill my Scarabs too?
Yeah, this is all AP negative 2 and 2 damage a pop, so they're dead.
Break armor. So real quick, I'm gonna roll this dice and I'm gonna see if I should have given them the Chronometron.
Sure, go for it.
Oh my god, I should have.
They're still dead.
Wait,
the
no,
2 damage
3,
a pop.
6. Oh.
The 2 damage a pop. That's
wait,
what.
Why are they doing? So
that's the stratagem.
So wait, you're down 5 command points?
I went from 5 to down to 3 now. I'm down to 3 stratagems.
Wait, what were the other 2 that you used?
Blessed Bolt. I went down to 6 from the 4. I spent 1 for Holy Trinity, putting down to 5, and I just spent 2 for Blessed Bolt.
Holy shit!
So yeah, I'm
so you're gonna have like no command points when your reserves come in.
They don't need command points. They have miracle dice.
Well, you only have 2 miracle dice so far. 2
I'm about to get an extra one this phase.
Why is that?
Because I killed a unit this turn.
Oh.
Let's see. And then these guys over here are going to spot all of their ammo cherub thing, and they're going to shoot all of their multi-meltas into the Lich Guards. So we got 12 multi-melta shots.
Yeah, you better do it.
I'm not planning on killing you. I'm just planning on maybe tickling you a little bit. Rerolling 1s. So we got 3 misses so far. Still a miss. Alright. And then 3s. Alright. Not too bad. So 4-ups. Each one of those will kill a Lich Guard though.
Because it's within half range. Oh wait, you used another command point?
No, that's just literally what multi-meltas do.
Oh, all of them are within 12?
Yeah.
Within 12?
Yeah, there's just it's D6 plus 2 now.
Okay.
So 4-ups.
4-ups. How many? And you said 6?
Whatever you got in your hand. There you go, only 2 there.
Alright, okay. That's going to be 4 reanimations.
So
no! Okay, that kills. I'm going to double check this once and for all. Oh no, I'm just out. Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. And the right to reanimation is, I'm short 6 inches. So we're just going to go 1. And we're going to go 2.
Cool. Celsi's going to put a flamer into him. Honestly, so I didn't want to rob you of this because I didn't want to be a jerk.
Well, I mean, Illuminar's now half as effective.
I didn't want to be a jerk.
What? Why?
So for the audience here, that play, I only did this because I didn't want to punish Alex too bad. I could have shot him and killed him.
How?
You're not within 3 inches of any unit. So I didn't do it just for you, buddy.
I could have done a resurrection protocol for 2 command points.
So I'm just pointing it out because I was like, the Lich Guard shot, so for the audience
Wait, no,
here,
hold on. Was I outside?
Yeah, it's base.
No, it's not. Not anymore.
Are you check?
Yeah.
Does it say, do you have the hovering rule?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they changed it.
I could have shot Eliminator then.
They say distance is measured from either the model's hull or base, whichever.
Okay, so I could have shot Eliminator and killed him instead. One of the 2.
You could have killed Luminar, yeah, for sure.
So, but I didn't because I just felt like, I didn't want to punish you too much for
Yeah, well, I mean, who would have thought that the Warriors would...
So, like, key takeaway here, just always leave, like, one... Like, if you're going to have 2 units like that, just always kind of leave, like, yourself...
Also, don't expect 18 Warriors to die from one unit. One, like, 65-point unit, right?
No, they're, like, 120-something.
Oh, 127.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that was a 4 CP investment.
It was like a 200...
It was a 4 CP investment.
230-point unit.
Flamer from Celestine into the Lich Guard.
Okay.
2 shots. 1 wound.
I'm just sad that I'm not within 6 inches. You're right. A Lich Guard should always have been there. 1 wound?
1 wound. -1.
We're good.
Cool. 2 bolt pistols at him. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Alright.
You're good. Alright, anything else with shooting? That was pretty good. I'm pretty... Oh, yeah, all the Battle Sister Squad. Duh. So these sisters over here into the Warriors. So we got a Heavy Bolter that moves, so hitting on 4s. So 2 hits. 1 wound. -1.
-1.
Into the Warriors.
We're good.
Alright. And then 4 bolter shots. All hits. 2 wounds. Alright. Good.
Wow!
And then we got a Heavy Bolter here from the unit that moved up forward. 3 shots. 1 hit. Nothing.
There's no more tank shock, is there?
Nope. 3 hits from the bolters. 1 wound. 1 armor save on the Lich Guard.
Alright. We're good.
Good. Heavy Bolter from the other unit. 2 hits.
On the Lich Guard?
Yep. 1 wound. -1.
We're good.
Nope.
Yeah.
1.
It's -1 + 1.
Oh, right. You have a 2 up now. That's right. That's what they gave you. They were like,
It got better because it used to be a worse
Lich
Storm
Guards,
Shield.
get something, maybe.
It's funny. Storm Shields get the nerf, and Lich Guard shields, which were a bad Storm Shield, they just get better.
Okay. Charges from Celestine and Scarabs. She made some.
That's a 9-inch charge. Let's do it.
It's actually a 10-inch charge
depresses
because
me.
of the +1.
Yep, they're dead. Strength 6?
Yeah, strength 7 actually.
Oh, great.
Gemini's. 12-inch charge.
It was worth a shot to move them over there. Earning that amount of points turn 1 was important.
Okay.
But now I have to be very specific on how I act next.
I don't need a charge over there because I just made you pop your load. They're gonna take a negative.
Do those guys take wounds for Celestine?
Yeah, that's what they do.
And are they characters as well?
They're characters.
Can they come back?
Yes, as long as they're alive and Celestine's on the table. She heals. She brings.
She can bring 1 back.
Yeah.
Not both.
Not both.
Are they a unit of 2 or
they're a unit of 2?
Oh, thank God. All right. They are both characters.
Yeah, they're both characters.
So you have regenning 2. Wow. Assassinate should always be the option on
yeah, again,
oh my God.
I will tell that to every one of my opponents. You just need to pick Assassinate.
And I think already I'm basically not going to get my action 1 because you fucked me. Oh no, I'm going to get the action. I'm going to get
you're going to get 1. I can't do it by that one until next turn. The problem is like now like you're kind of stuck because like have very little bodies. Like, situationally speaking, I still have like half my army off the table.
I know. So but that's the thing. You're not going to have the same shooting phase that you had that turn.
No. I'm going to have something close to it.
Let's be honest. It took that much to do that much. How many command points you got now?
I'm down to 3.
Down to just 3?
Yeah.
All right, and then you're going to gain another turn.
Yeah.
Another multi unit can do that.
Oh, at the end of the phase, I get that was before the charge phase. I get another 2 for my Destiny dice. All right.
And when can you use this, by the way?
And during any phase. I just chose not to during this phase.
Use them for charges, saves, shots.
All right. We're gonna do. I guess Celestine first.
Guess we're gonna have to go in with heroes and shit.
She missed 1, but she got 2 exploding hits. 2 soon. She didn't roll very well. So they all bypass your armor. They're 2 damage a pop, so that's 2 dead scarab bases.
Alright, and that's all of her attacks?
Yeah, that's all of her attacks.
Alright, and what's the combat profile of those guys?
Not that exciting, but...
Can you tell me what it is before I...
Oh yeah, they're just power swords.
Power swords.
So they're strength 4, hitting on 3.
How many attacks each?
I believe they're 3 each.
Double check, because I might do something here.
You want to try to...
Do mortal wounds? Yes!
Go for it. Alright, so... I thought it's when you activate, though.
It is.
So you're going to have to spend 2 CP to activate.
3 CP.
3 CP.
There's 3 CP.
Okay.
But it's 3 mortal wounds on
it achieves what I've been trying to do. So, well, no, it's 3 mortal wounds on the Geminis. Because
they pass over to them?
Yeah.
How many moves do they pop?
They're 3 each.
Oh, fuck. Are you serious?
Yep.
And they automatically pass over? You don't get to, like, choose or roll?
No, they automatic. No, I think it's a 2-up. I think it's a 2-up.
Man, why do I have to kill my scarabs so fast? I feel like I need to be way more dodgy with my scarabs.
It says anytime it loses a wound made of an attack, so yeah, so any time issue. And there are 2 wounds a pop, sorry, but there are 3 attacks each.
Okay. I have to use 3 CP. We are down to 6.
Cool.
And we're going to do this. We are going to pass this close.
Yep.
We're then going to self-destruct for 1.
On a 2-up, it goes to Gemini. Nope, goes on the Celestine.
Goes on Celestine. Actually, that might be worth it.
Maybe.
She automatically comes up. Oh, no, on a 2-up.
On a 2-up.
Oh, she's only got 6. Yes.
So I charge. I still get to bind in with the Gemini. Closest enemy unit.
How much damage does she do in combat?
What, Celestine?
Yeah.
2, I think.
2?
Yeah, she's just a flat 2.
How many attacks does she have?
6.
Wow, so you killed... I killed a rhino and a character. You killed 90 points worth of scarabs. And then you killed... Let's see.
Okay. So I get another Destiny Miracle dice because I killed something in the assault phase. I rolled a 6. So I have 2 6s and 2 2s.
Alright, so you killed 324 points.
Yeah, not bad. Would have probably killed the Eliminator too, but no, just
yeah. Well, that was my mistake. I'm still learning. I'm still learning this.
Still learning the game, man.
Well, I go up to 7 CP.
Well, hold up. So at the end of the turn, I want us to actually for practice now. Let's talk about what we're planning on doing in this position.
Well, this is rough because I know that for your next turn, you have the ability to bring in essentially half of your army. Your other half of your army has basically nutted your command point, so you can't have the same shooting phase you had, but it's a lot more even playing field. This is incredibly rough for me. I'm in an incredibly tough spot.
Alright, so
I basically have to move up with my whole army, and I don't want to move up with my whole army.
You're down to how many CP again? Sorry.
I just got one back. I'm down to. I went from 9 down to 6. Now I'm at 7.
Oh, you didn't spend any except for the assault phase. Got it.
Just for that one. Yeah, I wanted to do the
main
one.
So in terms of primary, you have 1, 2,
3, 4.
3 or 4 objectives, and you have more than me because I only have 2, I believe, right? 2. Yeah,
you
that's
only have 2.
So you get.
Wait, do you even have that one over here?
I have my own objective.
You have a dude hanging out.
And then I have Celestine.
Yeah.
So you get 15 points for primary. And then in your secondaries, in terms of assassinate, you got 3 points.
Yep.
And then Treasure of the Eon, you got 3 points, right? That was what
I got.
Sorry. It was Ancient Machineries, or was it?
Ancient Machineries, I'm getting 3 points. Yeah, I'm getting 3 for each one.
No, right, because of the.
Because you fucked me on that one.
So I think you're only getting 1 point for that action.
No, it's 3 points. It's better than Raise the Banners.
So it's 2 points. Raise the Banner is only 1.
That's what I'm saying. It's a better version of Raise the Banners.
Okay.
Because it's identical to Raise the Banners in terms of how it works.
I thought it was the objectives I put on the table.
Oh, yeah, no. It's 2 points if I hold 1, 3 points if I hold 2, and if I hold all 3, it's 5.
Got it. Right, so you hold none of those.
2, 3, 5. So I hold 2 of them.
Right. Okay, so that's that one, and then Ancient Machineries.
And then that one is 3 points too. So I have 9 secondaries.
Good job. I mean, on the table you're looking good. You just took a beating.
On the table I'm looking good. I just hope that your next turns aren't as brutal. So even Seraphim and Zephyrim have...
so that's 24 points.
Even if your Seraphim and Zephyrim both have cherubs also?
No. That's only Retributors.
I just wonder... So
I still have a unit of Retributors coming out for strategic research.
Yeah, so you have one more turn of you doing the double, and it's for the multi-meltas.
Yeah.
So the flame... Really, specifically, the Flamers won't be able to do that again.
No, the Flamers won't be able to do it, but they did their. I mean, like average.
Well, now it's like I don't know what the
average
fuck
wise, like what carried that unit was like an above normal amount.
Well,
of
now I need to
protocol.
focus a bunch of shit.
Also,
over.
you still owe me a morale test for them because they still lost 6.
Yeah, lost 6. You're right. Attrition test. So
no, first morale and then attrition.
Okay. They lost
6.
It's on a 6.
No, it's on a 5. You fail. You don't get any bonuses for having 10 more.
I'm leadership 10.
Right, you lost 6. You're leadership 4. So on a 5.
I'm not leadership. I'm leadership 4.
Yeah, because 10 minus 6 is 4, buddy.
I only lost 6 guys.
10 minus 4 is 10 minus
Is
4.
insane bravery 1 command point?
2 command points.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because an attrition test I don't want to take.
Right.
Alright, so we're down to 5. Then we go up to 6. No.
You go down to 5. You already went up to 7 with you.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so we're down to 5. Okie dokie.
I do want to, while you think about your next turn, I want to talk about my next turn for a little bit. I think Alex is in a tough spot. Even though like I didn't score a lot other than the points, he's like suffering now from what I call Necron attrition syndrome.
Oh yeah, I've never heard you say that before.
So he did lose a fairly big chunk of his ability to get on board, but I think he can still recover. It's not like I killed enough. I really was hoping that the Necron Warriors died as well. I mean, mathematically, they probably should have, but that's all right.
Well, I think part of the problem, too, is I realized that in our games are not going to be reflective of most 9th edition, most 9th edition games yet, specifically because we were under the assumption until the game started that all terrain needed to be more than 3 inches from an objective, meaning that you can never hold an objective and also like benefit from cover or anything like that.
Well, we did adjust some of them.
We adjusted a little bit of it. We adjusted them over here.
Yeah, but
we found out that wasn't the case. But
I honestly think the 3-inch rule should be implemented because that
eliminates things like crypto thralls, scarabs, etc.
No, it doesn't. You just have to play it. You just have to be good about your decision making skill. I think.
You saw what happened to the scarabs. I mean, granted, that's 90 points. It's super cheap for
you. But you forced her to swing at scarabs instead of swinging at something else.
That's very fair. But also, fuck what you just did over here.
But the thing is, like, that was a 4 CP investment. 4 CP investment, and it didn't really. It was not as brutal as you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I lost the whole unit.
Well, no, I mean, like, yeah, and then there was that one over there. Honestly, if Eliminator Disasters didn't make them toughness 4, this unit would be for sure dead because this unit would have been max hits, winning on 2s, and then that unit would have been 66 shots, winning on with rerolls. So that unit would have been for sure fucking dead. So because of Eliminator Disasters being in the list, giving them +1 toughness, both units of warriors ended up surviving.
Yeah.
Like I think like the odds were in my favor for both units to die, but because of the +1 toughness, it made it so it was a little less likely for me to kill that unit effectively. Yeah. All right, Scorpic Destroyers, it's your turn to shine.
Yeah, now I have to give something else a 5-up invul. What are the combat prowess of these guys? Everyone over here?
It's the cannon assistant when that matters.
What's your profile in combat?
She has like 8 attacks. She's strength 5, I think, and then she's 2 damage and -2 on the red.
Okay, and then what is...
The Celestians don't really have any decent melee profile.
What about the special character?
Oh, she's okay. She's like basically Celestine.
So she's got 6 attacks at strength 6 damage too?
They're she's strength 7, she's strength 5, but she's the same rend and then damage 2, yes.
Rend 1 or Rend 3?
Rend 3. It's a power sword.
And how many attacks?
It's a mastercrafted power sword. She has, I believe, 6 attacks as well.
Woo!
I will double check though. It's somewhere around that.
Alright, we're going to continue to give them the Chronometron despite me probably needing that 5-up over here. No, because if you're going to hit me with anything, you're going to hit me with a million bolters. Okay.
Or the guys in reserve. Like, the thing is, I have so many, like, threat
Are the
tactics.
hand flamers also -1?
I don't have any hand flamers. I just have fusion pistols. Or infernal pistols. Which, honestly, in this game don't really matter that much, but it will come into play.
Alright, other command phase things. My will be done was given. We then... Oh, by the way, turn 2 is Conquering Tyrant. So I fucked this one up a little bit because I thought you were going to charge me with stuff. Then I forgot that turn 1 you can't bring your Deep Strikers in. So being able to retreat and charge isn't relevant right now. Instead, we can either be retreat and charge and subtract 1 to the hit roll, or we are add 3 to the range of aura abilities to a maximum of 12. We're going to increase the range of aura abilities.
Great.
We're going to double check to see if Illuminor...
Even though you thought that was a bad one, I don't think that was a bad pick, because now your Chronomicron... Oh, it's not an aura. Never mind.
No, it's not an aura.
It's not an aura.
Oh. But Illuminor's Empiric Overcharger is an aura.
Yeah.
That is interesting, but you have no Psychers.
Nope.
Within 12 inches. Or, potentially, okay. Okay, well, yeah, Chronometron's coming back on here, as much as I want to do invols over there. What other abilities are we doing? I really feel like I need to pop my Resorb right now, but it's probably a bad idea. Actually, probably a good idea.
Bringing back 6 warriors?
Potentially 6 warriors. I mean, the Resorb's already...
Technically, mathematically average, you should bring back 2 and like 1/18th. So you should... really, on average roll, it's just 2 guys.
Well, if you bring 3 of them, that's making it's making the Resorb's points back.
Sure, but mathematically right now it's only 2.
Remember, it's a 5-up re-rolling ones.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's 2 plus 18% chance.
So maybe I should wait till I have a few less dead. But granted, they only have 12
Yeah,
left.
so it just the only downside is it gives me the ability to, on the Zephyrim, like when they come down, they can pick them in their target and basically wipe them out, and then you never get the Resolve trigger.
Yeah, that sucks.
And just to be for the audience here, the Zephyrims will never fail a charge now because of the +1 instant charge. That's not true. There's 1 in 36 inches they're going to fail a charge coming off.
We have to give the Chronometron over here. I totally forgot to shoot with his entropic staff last turn. That's my bad. Let's see.
I thought you ran. Oh, not the Chronometron.
Oh, yeah, the Chronometron didn't run, but that was my bad. Okay, so we have to be a little smarter about this, you guys. We don't have very many things on the table comparatively. I feel like I need to use the Resorb, but I did add the Chronometron over here instead. And I have no way, unless I run, to benefit those guys. That's not going to happen. We need to try to benefit them at the end of the movement phase. Let's do this. 6 dice, 3 rolling ones.
It's an average of 2 and 18, or 1 and 6. Or yeah, it's basically it's a little bit less than that.
I need to pop the Resorb though. I don't want to, but I have to.
Well, you rolled pretty high above last time, you little resume profile, so maybe they'll stick around again.
So we're popping the Resorb.
6, nice.
That is 2.
Exactly 2.
Okay, so that was 26. He made a little bit less than his points back. Okie dokie.
I don't think it's a bad decision, but it's also just a decision, right?
Yeah. Okay. So he's done with his Resorb. Then, start of the movement phase. We have aura abilities for the extra move over there. Over here, it's not so much. Oh, that's what I forgot.
What?
So the Chronometron, I spent 30 points for the Chronotech to have the Nano Scarabs, right? Mm-hmm. And it turns him, takes him from an 80-point hero to a 110, right?
Sure.
But it says in the shooting phase, you pick an enemy unit with an 18. It doesn't say visual in 18. It says within 18. And then they have their run or advance and charge moves.
Good, I didn't make any of those.
No, I know. It's just great. Because I should have done it over here. So if you would have charged, I would have been
like, I don't think she would have been of an 18 because we
it was a 10-inch charge for her.
Well, no, hit them. It's during your turn, right? This when you activate it.
Oh, speaking of which.
Yep.
Oh, they didn't perform an action.
That's right, they didn't.
Fuck. Okay. And I have very few things that can perform actions now. Shit tits. Okie dokie. Movements. Alright, so we need to kill. No one's on the top floor?
No, they're on the bottom.
They're on the bottom. Alright.
I just didn't want to deal with the movie. You can't lift those up. Here comes some
And
Scorpex.
how many? What's the invul save on the Canonist?
Oh, she has a 4.
All right, that's what I thought.
Here's a 9 hail.
Oh, I get that. Okay, cool. Are those 10 main units or 5 main units is that from?
The Zephyrs are 10.
Got it.
Six inches, right? Because you're in
5.
Weren't you in the range of your relentless march?
Nope.
Really? You were not in range of the guy that gave you reroll and 6s.
That's it.
I thought the Locust
Nah,
Lords
dude.
the Locust Lords don't do that? Oh, never mind. I thought the Locust Lord did that. I thought they benefited all the rules of Lords.
No, they do not. Okay. Doomcrawler. Technically I can be within 12, but all I gotta do is be within 9 and I'm safe. He has an 8-inch move.
Cool.
And we're just gonna essentially make sure that he's got that extra 9. It's almost like we fought against Deep Strikers before. So you guys are gonna hang out. We're in a tough spot. So all those guys moved. Celestine's basically going to be able to come back with full wounds. When she comes back, how far does she have to be from where she died?
Just not in engagement range. It doesn't matter. You can't block her off.
Okay, that's what I was curious. Yeah, they don't really have mechanics like that anymore.
Nope.
Okay, so you can't block her off.
You just have to hope I roll 1.
Woo.
Careful.
Man, I really need to try that Silver Tide and nothing but... No, actually, that's really bad. If I brought the Silver Tide list with a bunch of Royal Wardens, like if you just killed 2 units of warriors out of like the 3, I'd be like, oh shit, what do I do? I base a whole list off of those 20 wounds at 4 up.
Yeah, I don't think you'll...
I mean, this is not a matchup that is common.
No, and this is a Jeremy list. Like this is
yeah, of course.
This is a Jeremy list.
So I want to go.
Most Sisters of Battle players do not even take this combo.
What is the?
They have a 3-up save.
3-up save.
Yeah, and they have a 4-up and 3-up save.
Okay, they're gonna have a 6-inch move.
Bloop. 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 Come to me, Daddy.
Alright, are we done? Then, because He's got the infantry keyword.
Fancy that. It's almost like he's got scorpion legs.
Yeah.
You're going to have to either be out or... Yeah, there you go. Sadly, you cannot finish half way through a wall.
That's actually really bad. Where was the... Where is the top for that thing? Where'd it go?
It's right here. You want me to put it
I think the entrance and exit was...
Oh, I put this entrance the same way as the other building. The other rooms in the
Yeah, it's that way. Okay, yeah, I knew that.
I was consistent.
Yeah, and if that's the case, all I want to do is... you go through all that effort just for me to remove it. Yeah, so we're just going to go right here.
Chill out. Don't put it back down on that model.
Yeah.
I don't even think this... Oh, maybe this edge? Oh, no. It's touching.
Yeah,
No,
we're good.
no.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, can't see through the walls, bucko. We are within 6, that's all that matters. Do I sacrifice my command bars? The answer is absolutely fucking not.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Those are all multi-meltas. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I don't want to, but we're gonna have to. Okay. So end of the movement phase. We're gonna upgrade those Lich Guard.
Sweet. Hey, plus one.
Thank you. The T6.
Sweet.
Oh my god, where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, those Lich Guard are toughness 6.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then... Too bad we can't affect a unit more than once, otherwise we could just start, like, upping them and upping them and upping them. Okay, so shooting phase. First of all, we're going to mark this unit over here with a half advance and half charge.
Really, not the character. Okay.
Well, I think the character's going to be in engagement range. She's going to have to be... She's damaged too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. Character it is. Okay. Yeah, and she's hidden. Damn her. Alright, shooting phase. The Empiric Destroyer over here is going to shoot through. She's going to shoot into... So what units do we have? This unit right here, out there.
Yep.
Is it the...
units.
2 units, and it's a one heavy bolter.
They're both heavy bolter units.
And then there's a million heavy flamer. Yeah, we're gonna hit the million heavy flamer unit with. So then what are many shots? 2 shots.
Nice.
One hit. The other one hit. Oh, they both hit.
2
Strength 8. 2's the wound. That'll be
6
2 6 ups.
Nope.
2 toasty.
Cool. I'm gonna get rid of in range of the Doom Flare line of sight. Boop. Boop.
Nice. Okay. You know, I'm still in line of sight of you.
No, because you have to. If you clip any part of this rune, you're no longer in line of sight. See, this is to the edge of your outside of. And this is here.
Oh,
So
if you clip what closest to closest?
Yeah. So if you clip any part of it,
it's closest to closest, not any part. Oh, is it any part or closest to closest?
just any part. Like as soon as you touch the rune at all, you're in line of sight.
That's
Blocking
dumb.
terrain.
So I can't actually target them?
Nope. Not
That's
anymore.
That's a weird rule. Then you can't see through the windows.
No. Yeah. That's how obscuring was. It only.
Oh,
is
so these
true.
are obscuring.
of course, all runes are as long as they're 5 inches tall is obscure.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes.
And then as soon as and the way it works is if you're touching, it's true line of sight, and that's why I close the windows on the bottom floor basically. They've been shuttered.
Got it. Okay, not much of a shooting phase then. Catacomb Command Barge is going to shoot into the
You
multi-melta.
still have some shot over there on that Doomstalker, and then you have some shot from the Necron Flares.
So I'm going to shoot into the multi-melta unit right in front of him.
Sounds good.
It is 3 shots, hitting on 2s.
There we go.
All hit, wounding on 2s. All wound, intervals.
None of them made.
3 guys. Oh wow, 3 multi-meltas.
I mean, these are mostly like one-off like shooting weapons, right? You do realize that.
Yeah, you do your one thing and then you're good. What is that thing with the banner? Is that a character also?
That is a character.
What is the benefit of the
ignoring a random 1? So
nice.
Not very interesting right now.
Nice.
For shooting attacks only.
I guess I couldn't see Celestine. I should have this one time moved him back this way. Oh, I still wouldn't have been able to see because of obscuring. So it would have been a fool's errand. He moved, so he's now at a lower power level. We don't really care about that. We don't really care about killing the rhino either. We have a shooting attack over here. Canvas is right there. You also have a bunch of flamers, right? Yep. We're going to shoot the Necron Warriors into the Flamer unit.
Sounds good.
So how many of them in Rapid? The answer is...
A lot of them.
Almost all of them. So this guy can't see. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that will be 18 shots. And then we're going to do 8 more shots. So 19 and then 8 into the white unit.
How's 19 possible? You mean 18, right?
Sorry, yeah, 18. So 18
okay.
and
I was
8.
like...
Sorry.
It's like
18 and 8.
Is there like a command group that gives you plus
Hell
1 attack?
Yeah. So 18 and 8.
Sounds good.
We're going to do the 8 shots first. Hitting on 3s. Ooh.
Winning on 3s.
Yep. Ooh.
What's the range?
2 minus 1s.
Well, cover, so they're good.
Oh, very nice. So we have... this will be 10. Oh, okay, that's a slightly better dice roll.
Then 3s again.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's enough to possibly kill the unit.
Oh, it should be.
Yeah.
Alright, so 3 ups. So,
Wow! Wait, they're they're plus
yeah.
1 armor save.
Yeah, because they're in cover.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay, that was disappointing. We're going to hit the gray squad with the... No, he can't see the rhino. Yeah. He's going to have to... the Chronotech is going to attack... No, I wish he had the Aeon stave instead for Assault D3 and ignoring Invul at -2. But instead, we chose the anti-tank one, kind of. So Assault 1, but it's D3 plus 3 damage.
Yep.
So we are going into the white squad. We hit. We don't wound. Try. And then these guys are out of range. The Doomstalkers haven't shot. This Doomstalker over here. What's the what's the leadership of Sisters?
8 with sergeants and 9 with sergeants.
8 with
Or 7 and 8.
7 and 8. So it's like Space Marines? Okay, right on.
So right now, like, this one has to take a bravery, and they fell on a 6. This one fails on a 6, I think. Because 2 out of 7, yeah, they fell on a 6.
Because they kept on only killing a couple at each, right?
Yep.
And then that one is a little bit worse. But I can charge them, so that'll be helpful. Basically, that special character is plus the charge, right?
Yeah, he's plus 1. She still benefits from the rights of battle because she's.
So even Snake Eyes, she still gets in.
Yep.
So making her.
I mean, even on Snake Eyes, you can because it's
even,
you have to be 1 inch away from enemy models.
Then rerolling or having her charge move doesn't matter.
Right, because it'd still be a minimum of 3, so it's 1.5, which is 2.
Yes, I don't know why I gave that to her. You convinced me.
The sisters are never going to charge.
Yeah,
they're never going to advance. So I'm
not advance. No. Doomstalker number 1. I feel like we need to start taking units off the board. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into that multi-melter squad.
And they can't see her. Remember, there's a whole building right here.
Not talking about that. No.
The Doomstalker right here.
Yeah. I can't see them at all.
Yeah, you can't. As long as you draw an asset through the obscuring units.
Is it any part of the base or close?
Just it doesn't matter. It's
so
like
that means that he can't shoot anything at all. He's got
right
0
now.
targets.
He's got
that can't be right.
He's got targets. They're over here.
But remember, it's over. 5.
No, you're already in this terrain. Remember, we talked about this. You're already in this terrain, and I'm in this terrain, so it's true line of sight. But because they're not in that terrain, it's obscuring.
No, I'm talking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me. No,
this is useless. Like even if you bring the terrain pieces back, it's useless.
Yeah, we need new terrain.
Well, it's not the terrain. It's just the bases. It's the bases too. Remember?
No. I know. It's just this terrain's no longer night. Damn it!
It wouldn't even fix that problem.
Metal boxes are.
So you should have moved the Doomstalker down the center so you could shoot at least.
Well, he would have been low. Oh, I guess lower power doesn't really matter against you.
Yeah, but it was the whole point. It was that to make him move. I was sort of positioning them to make him move.
All right, well, we're gonna hit that squad in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that one over there,
mm-hmm.
The front one. I believe we're down to D3 shots now.
Why?
Nope, still heavy D6. Oh, that's great. All right.
Why would you be like? What would you be 6 shots again?
It used to be that way for the Doomsday Art. I'm just used to the old one. Oof.
3 hits.
And 2 some wounds still. Yep.
3. Yeah, because you're negative what 5 or something.
-2 now.
You only -2 on those? It doesn't
if
matter.
If I moved, he's -2. Oh no, he didn't move. He's -5. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
he
like,
moved.
Yeah, he moved. I was like, what are you talking about?
So there's 3 girls.
Yeah, 3 girls.
And this one did move. So this one has some reduced range on what it can do. Okie dokie. What's the move of the rhino?
It's 10 inches, I believe.
Got it. Okay, so we are going to shoot into the 2-man unit.
Heavy climbers?
Yeah, we're going to shoot into the 2-man unit with everything. We're just trying to eliminate a unit.
Sounds good.
Alright, so we got the 2 flare shots. 1 hit. 1 wound. -1. Good. You're good. And how many shots from the big gun?
6 again.
Wow!
You haven't rolled lower than a 5 yet, so I just want you to enjoy that.
I am enjoying that. Oops.
They moved. Is there any penalty? No, there's no penalty for you. Okay. But aren't you like half strength or something?
It's strength 8 instead of strength 10.
Okay. So
and it's AP 2 instead of AP 5.
So AP 2. Got it. So,
so 4
it's just 4 up saves. So 2 of them go down.
They're both dead.
Sweet.
That's the unit. That's still like a dirt cheap unit, like 110 points.
120.
120.
You keep talking about.
Okay. Well, that means less targets for the Scorpack. Okay. So, end of the...
Yeah, but you didn't want to get overwatched by a bunch of heavy flammers. You could afford it too.
But now I still have a bunch of heavy flamers and these guys over here. Okay. So, first shooting that needs to happen is... Our first combat, rather. That needs to happen. We are going to charge my Scorpack Lord into... I have to declare charges, don't I?
Yep.
My Scorpack Lord is going to declare a charge into your character, these 5 girls, and the canvas.
Sounds good. You know, realize if he doesn't make it to the character, he fails the charge, right?
If I don't make it to any of the characters?
You have to make it to all 3 targets. So that's how
well,
multi
then
charge.
it's just the canoness and those.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, what are you doing?
Really, you can't just declare all three. That's
No, you have to make it all 3. 4.
Ooh, well, good thing.
Fails.
No, the 4-inch charge makes it
5. It's +1.
+1.
Right, because in engagement range in 40k is 1 inch, so you don't have to end.
No, it's 4. But yes, I can end within.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Your infantry keyword, right?
I am infantry keyword. And I'm right here.
Cool.
Okay. Then the next one. We're going to make the Scorpion Destroyers go.
Sound good?
That is a 9, so it's very helpful. Oh, sorry. Both units
Yeah,
and him. Yeah.
And her?
Yeah, I was trying to get her in.
Okay.
Why?
I mean, you made the charge, but I think that was a risk.
You think that that's a bad thing?
Well, in retrospect, not anymore because you rolled the dice, but I thought that was like a kind of a risky charge.
Okay, yeah, sorry. That was my intention. I needed to move him up first, though.
Yeah,
because I was going to reroll my charge if that was
yeah,
the
I mean,
case.
you can definitely make it to her, but you got it now. Yeah.
I just needed to touch her in.
Yep.
She's beastly, but...
She's okay. I mean, the thing is, like all of the melee prowess in Sisters of Battle comes from their heroes. It doesn't come from, like, well, except for the Zephyr, which are, like, mini heroes, effectively.
We have to do this differently.
Remember, you have to end within 1 inch of the character in that corner.
Yeah, I'm within an inch right here.
I'm talking about this one. Oh, I could see
yeah,
that.
no, I have 2 guys swarming him.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I couldn't see him.
No, it's all good. Okay, and then... we don't want that to happen. Cryptek is going to charge. He's going to charge just... how much damage is the canoness in combat?
2.
Ooh, okay. He's going to charge just the Wraithbone Sisters. 9, okay.
Gonna be a walk. Roll his bases.
He's got fly.
Oh, he has fly?
Yep.
Oh, that's what Chronomicons do?
The Chronotechs do, yeah. So Chronotech and Plasmacaster and the Psychomancer all have fly. Only the Technomancer doesn't start with fly. Then for 5 points you give him fly. Okay, that's helpful. And then any other yeah, very important. Fuck. Okay, Lich Guard are gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to charge both characters. Or both character units.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. It's a 5-inch charge.
They got it.
Could have been worse.
Could have been better, could have been worse, could have been a
been.
lot of things. To end 1 inch of Celestine. There you go.
And what kind of units are over here? We have bolters
They have sisters.
and heavy bolters.
Yep. Sisters and sisters and sisters.
Alright, we are going to charge my... We're going to charge a Luminor. We're going to charge a Luminor
Sweet.
into...
So remember, you can't end over half a wall, so you have to come this way.
Yeah. Guess the Luminor's kind of just hanging out by herself.
I mean, it's fine to charge. I'm just letting you know you can't just end right here in the corner. You're going to have to go past the wall. Actually, that's not true. You can end within the corner because you're 1 inch away from her.
Yep. I am going to attempt to charge both units. Can you heroically intervene if you're already in
I don't think you
engagement
can
range?
succeed if you don't make it past the wall is the problem. So right now,
infantry keyword. I'm just going to charge.
I know,
both.
but to make it past the wall of your base, you have to roll like a 9-inch charge.
I know. But
Okay.
I need to be able to...
Okay.
Roll it. To 6.
You fail.
I fail?
Yeah, because you need to be. If you do both targets, you have to be 1 inch of Celestine. You can't
Oh,
be
I think I
in the
both
wall.
Units. You're right. I think I both units. Otherwise, it would have passed if I just charged that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, you have to clear
Yeah,
the
it's impressive.
wall in
Alright,
ninth
there it is.
edition.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, the Live and Learn. Catacomb Command Barge. He is just going to charge the 3-man unit of Sisters.
It's 2-man. There's a canoness in there.
Oh, and a Canoness. And a Canoness, is that Canoness also damaged too? Or damaged
Yeah,
one?
she's damaged too. She's only strength 5. Over less
Yeah, we're
attacks.
charging the Canoness and those 2 girls.
Sounds good. Do I want to spend a command point? No, you go on the charge. I'm just trying to decide if I want to spend a command point for it.
Well, I failed it, so I'm using a command point to reroll.
I'm just going to do the Overwatch now.
You're using a command point?
Yeah, it's 4 shots.
6s?
Rerolling 1s. 1 hit.
1 hit.
1 wound.
Oh. 5 up.
We're good.
Alright. And then I had a 2 and a 1. I'm going to reroll the...
You reroll both now.
Reroll
You don't
both.
get a choice.
Alright.
There you go. You
An
beat
8.
it.
Okay, that's better. I didn't realize you reroll both. That is helpful.
You can't clear the ruin.
Well, can I not?
Oh, that's right. You have your front of your base
Yeah.
now. Well, it's right now the ruin. I'm sorry. I mean, you're going to have to land over here, basically. It's not the ruin, but... There's 5-inch vertical.
Oh, yeah. It's 5? It's not 6?
No, it's 5.
Really? They changed it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Well, it's not ideal because I won't be able to get the +1 attacks on the Lich Guard. But I can still use disruption fields. Well, no. We are straying 5 +1 is 6, which means that they're all toughness 3. So it doesn't matter. I'm still hitting or wounding on 2s. So I won't. An extra attack won't necessarily be super beneficial, but it will be very helpful. Okay, and then you have 3 command points. No, you use it.
I'm on that, too.
Down 2. All right.
You made your 5 up pinball. Congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations. All right. So speaking of which, we're going to start with the Void Scythe. He's got 4 attacks. They're going to be hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s essentially. They are AP -4 and flat 3 damage. How many wounds is the cannons?
5. And you can only wound her on a 1-2. You can only wound her on a 4 above because of her relic.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Do you have any sort of retreat and shoot mechanics?
I do for retreat and charge mechanics just for characters. So
got it. Okay, well then we have to go all in on the character. I really wish that I had like a when I make a charge things happen. Okay, so we have 4 attacks. And
wait, the 2 doesn't hit.
No, I'm weapon skill 2.
I know, but you're a war scythe. You're -1 hit.
No, regular war scythe is fine. A void scythe is no, not a void scythe. A normal war scythe is fine. A void scythe is -1, but it's ×2 strength, so it's strength 10.
Right, that was a void scythe. You just hit.
My apologies. It was the relic scythe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, is the relic scythe different?
Void Reaper.
Void Reaper. You kept calling it void scythe.
Sorry.
Like,
Yeah. Catacomb Command Birds they actually can't take void scythes. They can only take if you have a void scythe or a war scythe, you can swap it for a void reaper.
Is that 3 hits then?
That's 3 hits. Yeah.
Cool. I think actually that was 3 wounds, right? Because you already rolled the hits.
Well, it's 3 wounds again.
Yeah. Okay. You don't ignore my invul save.
No, I only ignore short saves.
So I'm gonna spend a. I spend a CP to do it. No, I'm gonna automatically pass 1 save.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna roll the next 2. I make both of them.
Oh, you have a 4 pinball.
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. My next ups. It's gonna have to.
It's all yours unless I interrupt. So.
Yeah. So, we're gonna go right here. We didn't do an extra attack. There's no reason to do disruption fields, so we are just 3 attacks each. We're down to 6 guys in the unit, so it's gonna be 18 attacks. So we 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, what are you swinging into?
6. That's a great question. I just wanted to get the dice.
Because right now you only have one guy with engagement range, and then you have three guys that can.
So what's the
4
armor set?
guys.
So everyone.
4 guys that can swing themselves.
I know Celestine has a 2-up save.
Yeah.
What about?
They have a 3-up save. So it's all 4-up invul. Against you, it's going to be all except for Celestine. Yeah, it's going to be 4-up invul.
Well, no, because it's -3 AP.
Yeah, so it's all fine.
It's all 4-up invul.
Yep.
You're
winning. You're hitting on 2s and winning on 2s.
Yeah.
So to kill it, you need to do 10 wounds on average, and then to kill them, you need to do 8 wounds on average. So 18 wounds mathematically.
Yeah, but you're just gonna be able to bring one back. Then again, if I kill her, she could. I'm going to do 3 and 3.
Okay.
With the consolidate, I can make that happen.
Okay.
Alright, so that'll be 9 attacks against Celestine. So 9 attacks against Celestine.
Hitting on 2s. 2 misses.
2 misses. And,
Hitting on 2s.
whew.
1 win.
And then real quick, so these are all of them into her.
Right, this is 1 damage. Alright, cool.
Yep, and then I'm also doing all the ones in the bodyguard. Yep. All hit.
Nice. 2s.
All wound.
Sweet. This is in the bodyguard.
Alright.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 2 wounds a pop. They already lost a wound before, right?
Yeah, so they both die. No, they haven't lost a wound yet. They both die.
Oh, but they do both die.
Yeah, they're only 2 wounds each.
Okay.
And then on Celestine, she takes 2.
Okay.
Down to 3.
Down to 3. You're gonna be able to bring the gem to, or one
No,
of those.
they have to be alive to bring.
Oh
back.
shit! I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, but you get 6 points for assassinate. They're
That
both
is very
characters.
true.
They're both characters.
Okay. After that, we have the combat over here. Scorpic destroyers are gonna have to do their thing. We are gonna put 2 of them, 3 of them into the character over here, and then we're putting. Let's check coherency here. Boom, boom, because we got that 60-volt base that's making things tough. There we go. Yeah, so all of these, we have 1, 2, 3 that are going into the unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have, oh wait, the canoness can retreat and charge, can't she?
Yeah, for CP.
And she also has how many wounds again?
She has 5.
5 wounds with a 4-up interval.
Yep.
Okay.
And then keep in mind though, those are Celestians. They do the same thing as their gem. She can pass on wounds to them. So you have to.
But only on 2-up or?
2-up. Yeah, it's the same roll.
Still on a 2-up?
Yep, still on the same roll.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, there's always a chance that she rolls a 1. We're going to put these 2 guys into that character.
Yep.
He is going to go all in on the unit. And then we have these 3 guys into this character.
Sounds good.
Right,
which one are you doing first? Because keep in mind, she's -1 to be hit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is helpful.
So the other guy gets a struck save. She's just -1 to hit.
Not a problem. So we are going to start with the. We're going to start with the random Scorpic who's attacking the unit right in front of him.
Cool.
There are 3 attacks each. He goes up to 4 because he's got the Reap Flares, or the Hyperface Flares.
Sure.
They are going to be hitting
Something
on.
flare.
Yeah, hitting on 3s. The reroll 1s.
Cool.
Wounding is Strength User, so it's
By the way,
5.
I'm all choosing defensible, so I'm hitting on +1 to hit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, these are going to be 3s to wound, rerolling 1s because of the Destroyer Lord.
I thought it was only to hit.
No. So every destroyer unit, Orphean, regular destroyers, heavy destroyers, destroyer lords, they all naturally have hardwired
Reroll
destruction.
1 to hit.
Reroll 1 to hit. If you're within 6 inches of a Scorpic Lord or a Locust Destroyer Lord, reroll 1 to wound. It's an aura for them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is.
Are you sure?
For the record, that always existed.
I know I did. I thought they took it out and just.
No. So now they have it as an aura specifically for for a destroyer keyword. It is united in destruction. You have to be within 6 inches, and you reroll wound rolls of 1.
Got it. All right. So 2 saves. What's the rend on it?
Rend is 3.
Okay. So 6s. So 2 dead. 2 dead Celestials. 2 dead Celestials.
Let me just double check. It was either 3 or 4. No, the obelisk is the wrong zone here. I have no idea why you would bring a monolith in this edition. Fuck. Now I'm like bummed out about that. Yeah, those are -3. The Hyperphase Reap Blades are 4. So these are all into the character now. Character's -1 to hit.
Yep.
We have 1 Reap Blade and 2 of the Hyperphase Threshers. So we have the 2 Hyperphase Threshers first.
I thought they got rid of the reroll 1s too, and I thought that was like a thing. Now they're just like, no, you have to have their. I guess you have to have heroes. So wow, that's a lot of.
And a -1 to hit.
Yeah. So.
Oof.
So there you go.
And strength is user.
What's the strength?
Strength 5.
So 3 wound.
Yep.
1 goes through. How much damage?
That is 2 damage.
Alright, she's down 4 wounds left.
Down to 4. Okay, and then the Hyperphase Reap Blade into her. Yep, there's only 3 attacks. These are going to be strength 7 minus 4 flat 3 instead.
Still have 3 super wound. Roll that 1.
All hits. 2 super wound. All wounds.
No, 3 super wound. That doesn't matter.
3 super wound.
So she takes 2. How much damage?
6 damage.
Do I want to reroll dice? Does she need to live? No, she doesn't need to live. That gives me... Actually, that gives me another miracle dice at the end of the space.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Okay. So that's the thing you're going to rely on. You're going to have no CP, but you're going to have plenty of miracle dice to work
Well, no, I'm already getting only 1.
Oh, you only get 1.
Yeah, I want to get 1 this phase. I was already getting 1. I just didn't choose... I didn't feel like I needed to reroll the dice to get it back.
And I knew that I had to take this objective.
Are you done with swings on them?
No, I have these 2 guys now.
Okay.
Into the Candace.
Sounds
so
good.
we have 4 attacks for the Hyperphase Threshers. Into the Candace. All hit.
Would you like to roll some misses for once?
Alright.
Nothing.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah,
1
1
wound.
wound.
Good.
Oh, and it passed it over? Or no?
Just 6 up this.
Oh, after she fails a save, she can pass it over.
Yeah. Or it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just going to take it on her.
Alright, well, you don't want to take these ones because she can get nuked by this one.
Wow,
The
sure.
Reap Blade, all hit.
Obviously, no misses.
2 to wound because it's strength 7.
Alright, so...
Minus 4.
How much damage are they?
Flat 3.
Okay, so I have to take them on the... So they all go
They all
past
go
on.
through.
And they make no invul saves. So 3 dead. 3 dead Celestians.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. And then this marker for the Chronometron, or the Nano Scarabs, doesn't
Sure.
matter.
You still resolve all your charges. You still have 2 more charges.
Yeah, I have the Destroyer Lord. Gets to just continue. He's sitting there. He can only attack he's only engagement range of the 2 bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2 bodyguard, he's got... Did he go up in attacks? I know he's still weapon skill 3 instead of 2. Oh yeah, he went up 1 attack. Fine, so he's got his War Scythe. He's hitting on 3s instead. We roll 1s. Hardwired Destruction. Alright. And we are wounding on 2s because it's strength 7. There you go.
This is against who?
Into the bodyguard. I had no way of hitting the other unit. Or hitting the character.
She's dead.
Alright, so the two bodyguard. There's one more
Yeah.
across the wall.
I didn't even notice there was another one in there.
Yeah.
That.
Okay. Well, it was a little disappointing that it wasn't in engagement range of the Canonist, but that makes sense. Great. So you make your swings back. I don't have anything else.
Okay. So we're gonna pile in to be in 1 inch in to keep that Destroyer Lord in combat. We're gonna swing everything into the Scorptic Destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
All hits. Oh, and 2 extra hits because Rights of Battle.
Wait, she's got how many attacks in string?
I told you 8 attacks.
8 attacks, damage 2?
I damage 2. Negative 2.
Does every Canonist have that?
No, that's just her relic. What's your toughness? Oh, that was a hit.
Oh, you hit on 2s.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Real quick, before you do that, I have a stratagem I'm going to use. Every time you target me, Whirling Onslaught, -1 to wound.
Cool.
1 command point.
Is that in shooting phase? Is that in...
It's whenever you make an attack, in any phase.
So it's a target until the end of phase. Okay, so yeah, it's a...
So I'm down to 3 command points.
Cool. Alright, but what's your toughness?
Toughness is 5.
Okay, I think I only wound you on 4s. So now this wounds on 5s.
Yeah, because you have a bunch of damage. Damage 2, this is not going to be fun. And I don't have an invul.
Yeah, but you still get your regular save. Beneficence is... No, only turn 4. So, winning on 5s anyway. So you didn't need to spend a command point.
Well, now you win on 6s.
Yeah, I win on 6s now.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. So she has 5 attacks. I owe you 2 more swings. She has 5 attacks. Because when it's fighting, it makes 3 additional attacks with this weapon.
Are you serious?
No, it just makes 3 additional. So 5 plus 3. Yeah. Hey. Alright. Take 3 wounds.
3 wounds. That's still pretty good for you. At AP what?
AP negative 2.
AP 2. 5 ups. Ooh, how much damage?
2 each.
2 each. Alright, well 1 will kill 1. 1 brings down 1 down to 1. So let's roll...
Well, you're unless you roll all 3 5-ups, right?
Yeah, so... 1, so you killed 1, and you brought 1 down to 1 because you did 5 damage.
You don't get the
Yes, you
extra.
do.
No, the animation protocol is for only models.
No, it's for wounds taken.
No, it's model slain. Look,
you don't bring.
We had this argument.
We did have this argument, and I was right, so it wasn't a big deal. Remember, they talked about the Lich Guard. They talked about the Lich Guard losing.
Just give me the book, and I'll look. I'll read it.
Okay. Sorry, everyone.
Like it doesn't make any sense to give you a roll for a model that didn't die. Is what I'm trying.
What I'm trying to say is you can't heal wounds taken from an already wounded model.
You can. You have a living army.
No, okay, but you can't take it from this. Is what I'm trying to say.
Like it doesn't make any sense to give it to you.
Perfect sense.
Well, I mean, argumentatively, it makes no sense.
Hold on.
Can I read the rule by myself?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I don't need a
Once
teacher.
I find it, I promise I'll give it to you.
You're going too far forward.
No, it is the nope.
Oh, it's a data sheet rule. Of course, they put it after your Crusade thing. Reanimation protocol.
Look at the bottom italicized paragraph. Hey, give an example.
You should see this unit of reanimation protocols are enacted. Each time unit protocols are enacted, make a reanimation roll for that unit, rolling a number of d6 to combine wound characteristics with all the
wounds characteristics.
Right, hold up. Reassembling models. Reassembling models are only dead models.
Take a look at the example.
A reanimated model. Oh no, this is when he comes back to life. You then reduce in the training phase a discard against a 5 strong, destroying 3 models and leaving a 1/1 left. The discard unit's reanimation roll in the negative. Now make reanimation roll for it. Each of the guys have wound characteristics of 2, so you roll 6 d6.
There you go. That answers my question.
Well, no, but yeah, it was like literally that's what I said. It's 6 d6.
3 5-ups.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's a Necron player now?
I stopped myself before you tried to make me look like a fool, but that's fine. Hey, credit where credit's due. I tended to stop at.
So one dead, one dead
guy. Shit! I still have this bad boy too.
Yeah, but he would have at the time of the Pardon, so you would have gone to Pardon, and I mean he can still swing. Well, he didn't charge at the cannon. Yeah, so he's nothing. I mean, he could pile in towards the unit. I think you are able to. Well, no, because I think the Canonist was the closest unit, so it would have been.
We're gonna remove this guy.
Sounds good. And then 2 wounds somewhere.
Yep, 2 wounds. So another one.
All right, and then over here, we'll start with Celestine.
Units don't matter as much.
We'll start with Celestine. We'll see how many guys do not give a shit about her. Probably a lot. So 6 attacks on Celestine. 1 extra hit.
Okay.
Alright, 3 up. Because she's strength 7. So 5 wounds. A negative, whatever your 4 up was.
3 up. Okay. Oh, it's strength 7. Got it.
And
it's minus what?
It's minus 3.
How much damage?
2 each. So whatever you roll is the dead model. 3 dead Lich Guard. So this time you're gonna roll 6. So
we're gonna lose 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
And then that was strength 6. So you wounded on 3.
Strength 7.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
Wait. What made her strength 7?
That's just what her profile is.
I thought she was strength 6 with everything.
Nope. She was strength 7.
Weird. Okay. Yeah. So we lost 6. So let's roll 6 dice. 1 guy comes back.
Sweet. That was average. Alright, and then the Canoness over here. She has 4 attacks. And what's her strength profile? Blessed Blade plus 2, so she's strength 5, and your toughness higher than that, so 1 extra hit. 5. So 2 wounds at negative 3.
Negative 3? Ooh, I have a 5 up and roll. And how much damage?
D3.
Alright, so 2. Yep. A 5 and a 5. Ooh,
he's
6.
made 3 consecutive invul saves and a 5 up.
Okie dokie.
Get carried, son! Alright. Alright, so I think. Oh no, and then I got 2 swings from here. Ha! I'm rerolling once. 1 extra hit. Winning on 6s.
What's this?
This is the 2 melty squad.
Okie dokie.
And nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Alright. And then. That's it, right?
Yeah, despite you having a great turn 1, and despite having half your army still off the board, it was semi-successful for me. I think I've maxed out on character killing.
No, not yet, but you're close.
I can only earn 15 points with it, right?
Yes, you're not there yet. You're at 9.
So I killed 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm almost there, yeah.
Yeah, you're almost there.
I have 12 points now.
Yeah, you're almost there. So I only some morale tests.
I only have 1 unit performing an action, and then I only hold
morale
1
here. They're good. Morale on the 2-man unit. They're good. Morale on this unit. They might lose a guy, so 6 plus, so they lose a guy, and then an attrition test for the last one. Nope, he's fine.
Oh, what's the attrition test?
It's just 1 or 2 because they're below half.
I got it.
So, and then she's fine. You kill everything else over there.
Okay. Real quick, and then.
Wait, you don't get any points right now.
No, but I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should have consolidated into them.
Well,
because now
the closest unit was the character, so you would have to consolidate towards the character.
The character can retreat and charge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
Per command point.
Yeah. We also need to still stay in engagement range.
I mean, they're gonna get nuked by the Sephrons, so it's not gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna roll her attacks anyways because it's only 1 attack. I didn't do it because there was only 1 attack.
Which attack?
The chronometron.
But she didn't charge the cannons.
Oh, you're right. She can't.
She can't.
But she can consolidate.
She can still consolidate.
Ah, why I have to roll a 6? Okay.
She can't.
You're right. Yeah.
You can't swing at him.
Okay. Yeah, it's really interesting. So you still have like half your army out. So we're gonna reap the whirlwind. How many command points did you use this turn?
I didn't use it. I used 1 for Overwatch. That was it.
So
I'm back up to 3.
Back up to 3.
On my turn.
Okie dokie.
I still get a bunch of miracle dice though.
Yes, you do. Well, yeah, you gotta roll those. For everyone still watching, now's your time to talk shit.
By the way, Alex.
What?
Are the Scorpions? Your toughness is 5, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't quite sure if I brought myself or something.
No, I made you -1 to wound.
Right.
Command point.
No, I don't think I'm strength 5 though. I thought I was strength 5, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. All right.
Are you cheating me, sir?
No, I'm cheating myself. It's all part of the plan. So this turn I only have 1 objective, so I get no points on the primary. Can you edit me for no points on the primary? Because it's 2 or more objectives, and I only have.
Player A or player B?
I'm player B. I'm always player B.
Alright, so player B, you're up to 3 CP. Your primary turn 2.
Yeah. So go ahead and edit me.
So turn 1 you got 0.
Yep.
Turn 2.
Well, we both got 0 on turn 1. It's just 2.
Alright, so turn 2 you're still at 0.
Yeah, because I didn't get in. I didn't have 2 or more objectives. I only had 1. And then I only got 2 points for engagement.
Wait, do you have any of your secondaries?
Yeah, I got 2 points for engagement on front.
Alright. Yeah, you didn't have that one listed, so.
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it's right there, engagement on front.
Yeah, but you had 0 on each one.
Yeah, because I only score it. Well, I mean, I score it in it, but it's like I'm not gonna walk
So
like
2
3 times to like edit.
You haven't deployed scramblers yet?
I did, but I have to complete all 3 actions to get all of them.
Oh, okay.
I have to complete it in my your deployment zone, or in your deployment zone, I believe, and then in my in no man's land in my territory. I've already deployed scrambler from this unit on my territory, so now I have to deploy it in no man's land and your table edge.
Alright, and then you don't have data intercept yet.
No, I haven't used it yet because it's for the second half because I'm probably gonna nuke most of your units.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe not the Scorpex because they're proving a little bit more difficult to deal with than I expected.
Once I realized that they have the -1 to wound strategy.
Well, it's just the fact that you rolled like you didn't miss, you rolled perfect. Like they literally just did not miss or miss to.
They did a lot.
Yeah, they carried just because of dice roll is when.
They're only 210 points.
Oh, they're great. I think they're phenomenal. So, sorry, command phase. I went up on command point. Oh,
Yep, we heard that.
And then at the end of your combat phase, I get a Destiny dice. I rolled another 2 for my collection of 2s.
Hell yeah!
And then I get I didn't roll my start of the battle round, did I? No, I think I did, right?
Wait, which one?
At the start of my turn. Oh, another 2 for my start of my. So I have a collection of fucking 2s of my Destiny dice.
So
I mean, it doesn't really matter
how many
for
twos
me.
do you have? You have 4 2s?
4 2s and 1 6. I'm loving my my collection of Destiny dice. All right, and then let's see, what am I gonna do for? So I think we're done with command phase stuff. Now we got to do some movements. So like I said, I was gonna move this multi-melta back into cover. They're gonna move over here. Eventually, you'll fill a 5-up because you made like 4 fucking 5-ups on that guy.
Don't be mad.
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just pointing at the inconsistencies in the dice rolls. Let's see, and then you're locked, so you're, and I'm gonna keep you locked because I'm gonna res myself when you kill me.
Oh wait, so, she can res when she dies?
Yep. You can only do it once per character for 2 CP. So I'm gonna res myself when I die to keep you locked in combat, so y'all be forced to swing at me.
How many wounds does she get back?
Whatever the rune, whatever how many Destiny dice I spend for it.
So you can bring back 4 wounds.
Yep.
But it requires
It's a 2 CP, and then it bring so she'll come back at most likely full health. Base because I should get an extra. Well, actually no, maybe not in the shooting phase. I won't get another command point. Let's see. That's what I was trying to avoid. Of course, I didn't avoid it.
Sorry, good.
We got everybody locked in combat over here with this one canonist, so she's gonna run. Or this unit over here is gonna run. Throw 3 plus 1, 4, so that's a 10-inch movement. So they're just gonna cross the sides of the table.
Should have given them the chronometron. Remember, you were like, they're not going to advance.
Well,
that would have been a 5-inch move.
It would have been a instead of a 4-inch run. It would have been
no. It just straight up halves their advance.
Right. No, I'm saying it. So it would have been it would have been, instead of a 10-inch move, it would have been an 8-inch move. I only moved 8. So it was still.
But an advance. No. An advance is not the advance roll. An advance is your entire movement plus the roll.
No, it's only the advance roll. All right. Let's see. Which is, I mean, even if it's still like they're still.
I mean, it halves charge distance. That's huge.
Yeah, it does. The charge distance is huge. That's why it was like
it mattered to me. It doesn't have.
In my head, 2 Scorpic Destroyers weren't going to kill the character, but then I think you sent 3. So I was just like, okay, they made enough of a charge to make all 3 in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kind of want to get the OPSEC unit out and just sit on the objective, and then nuke you with Seraphins. Zephyrs. I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll charge you with the Rhino over here. So 9 inches.
Up and down.
No, I'm just going to move around.
Are there more guys in the Rhino?
Yeah.
Oh,
I only unleashed the Heavy Flammers.
Unleashed. And which squad is this?
This is a Battle Sister squad.
The Battle Sister with Heavy Bolter?
Yep.
Nice.
So this is one of the few OPSEC units I own.
Okay. Can you do that? Can you move that obstacle?
Well, I mean, the problem is you put the obstacles in a weird way, so
you put them there first.
No, you moved them after I fucking.
All right, for the record, everyone, he put them in this weird way where they were like blocking and guarding the central building, and now he's getting mad at me that I put them back there.
No, you put them in the way of the road.
I put them in a weird way where they were on the street the first
That's
time.
okay. I purposely told you not to put them on the street, and you put them back on the street.
And then I put them on the street, and now I put them back, and now he's mad.
I'm a little frustrated.
Shocking.
Alright, so I'm just going to move my full distance. 1 inch away. Let's see. I don't even think actually they block me. I think it just makes me like longer charge. What else for movement? We're good over there. You get the first activation, so you'll probably kill her on your movement phase, but that's okay. These guys, what if they want to flame this turn? I didn't run these guys, did I? Nope. 6, 7. The finish on 7-inch movement. Stalker. Aside from the Doom Stalker.
Okay.
Do I need infernal pistols this turn? No, not really. So I can use them to run and
For our
retreat,
audience, what are you attempting to say?
I'm thinking, so like when the infernal pistols, I'm like trying to think if like I need their shots, but I really don't. So I'm thinking about like retreating Celestine so she can get to swing first against you.
Okay.
Because the problem is
That's
like
for a command point?
Yeah, it's for a command point. The problem is like right now you don't you gonna get to, because it's my turn, you'll get to swing first on something. But the idea here is to just make sure they go.
Oh, that reminds me. I only get 2 points for the bonus. Do we already have that? Ancient machineries. No, we don't have that yet.
Well, do it on your turn. I'm doing all the scoring at the start of your command phase. It just saves us the amount of entries we have to do every time. And then one for the Magifire 5. 12-inch movement. Heavy Flammer is going to run. So 8 inches.
So you're just running with a bunch of stuff?
Well, I'm getting in position for the next turn. I think they're just gonna... Alright. And a movement. You have to come over here. Do I just like... Oh, wait, no. I still have some more movement to do. Do I just shoot them? And then take... And then just eat of Celestine. And then charge the cannons over here. Yeah, it's probably better. So, we're going to eat it over there with Celestine, sadly. So she's going to retreat.
Okay. Are you using the command point to retreat and charge, or you do not declare that?
I have to declare it when I charge. I mean, I'll spend it now if it makes you feel better.
No, it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
And then you have these guys popping up.
Yep. Walking off the edge of the table. 9 inches. See if we can wipe out some Scorpic Destroyers. And then their token. To remind me that they have...
We have 2 tokens or 1?
I just put 1 down just to remind me they haven't used it. They do literally nothing on the table other than just make you feel good.
Yeah.
So,
well, they're helpful so that your opponent knows what's going on. Because sometimes people mumble or don't talk.
sure. You say that.
Yeah.
But you're an expert at it.
No, I'm too loud. I can't mumble.
No, but you don't. The problem is you don't say anything, so we don't have no idea what your thought was. Your thought process.
I just thought you knew what I was doing.
So alright, so I might not be able to charge. Come in with 9 because of D's unit over here. Okay, so it's just this pocket basically, which is fine. Your command point is how many how many command points for to shoot a unit, infantry unit in 12? Or shoot an infantry unit if there's something coming out of Deep Strike, right?
Oh, that requires me to have death marks.
Oh.
And to have death marks in hyperphase. Or the hex mark.
Okay, so it's like, it's very restrictive. Got it.
Yeah, it's only the things with the ethereal interception roll. Which they don't have.
That's very incredibly restrictive.
Well, I mean, it never would have been a thing. It's okay, for the record, that's something that only death marks ever had. It used to be a free thing that they just had whenever you brought something from
Right. You would just come down and like shoot them.
Yeah, that's back when they were rapid fire too. Without them being rapid fire, it's kind of lame.
Boop, 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 boop. This has to be in your table half, right? It doesn't have to be... This is still no man's land. Is that where it works out? I think I get to deploy it over here. Ready for some attacks?
Let's do it. So, what dropped down? We got the
the Zephyrims and then the Seraphims. And I'm going to spend a command point to make them... the problem is I want to spend I already spent a command point for that. That's okay. We're going to spend a command point to make them shoot when they at the end of the movement phase.
Who is this? The
Zephyrims. The Sephiroms. Or Seraphims. Fucking words. Yeah, they're going to shoot the Scorptex.
Okay.
So here's the 4 pistol shots. All hits.
Ooh, hold on. How many command points do I have? Like 3? I'm going to make them -1.
Okay, so 2 wounds go through.
-5? Didn't matter.
-5. -5.
-5.
So it just goes through your armor.
Well, don't I have +1 armor?
I do, but -5 still goes up with 2 up save.
Oh, it's -5?
They're -4 base, but they're Bloody Rose and they're pistol weapons, so they're -5.
What does Bloody Rose cause it to be? Oh,
then additional
+1
AP to pistols and melee weapons.
Alright, so they go through. How much?
Alright, the first one is 3, kills the guy. That's
kills the guy.
And then the other one is...
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, I keep rolling fucking 2s. I'm like, worst fucking roll, dice! 3, so it kills another guy.
Another.
So you roll 6 reanimation protocols. That's how it works now.
How many more dice do you have?
That was and then the bolt pistols. I'm sorry, and then we have 6 bolt pistols.
Yeah, potentially there's more.
All right, we're rolling ones because the cannon is nearby, and then we're winning on 6s because you made me -1 wound. So 1 wound and -2 or -1. Sorry.
Ooh.
Still goes through 1 more.
-1 bolters? Oh, it's just bolt pistol.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there we go, you guys. And I roll 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough to bring your guy back. Okay.
Alright, the multi-melters that just walked on the table are going to shoot you with 12 shots. 10, 12. Hitting on 3, rolling 1s. There goes all those 1s. See if they actually translate.
Kind of did with it.
No, they didn't translate at all. It's consistent from my desk.
What's going on now?
This is the multi-melters into Scorpex. Alright, so only 2 wounds. Rolled like shit once again.
2 wounds, and that's from who to who? It's from
the Scorpex.
No, point
the
the
multi-melters.
Oh, back there. Oh,
there's only one of the multi-melters.
Both
go through? -4.
Oh, yeah, -4 again.
Alright, so first one is...
kills the guy?
Kills the guy because it's +2. And then the other one's +2.
Kills the guy. That'll be 6 dice again.
Yep. Good job, multi-melters. Way to fucking roll like shit.
Oh, I got a guy back. I get a guy back.
You get a guy back.
Alright, so I lose 2 score pack. And what's the range of those pistols?
12. Well, 6 for the infernal pistols.
Because at least a few of them are in the train, the guy in the back. Yeah. And then how many? There's 2 of them with pistols?
Yep.
So it's 4 shots.
Way to go, multi-melters. Just whiffing again. It's like your fucking pro status over there. That unit has come off the table and just done absolutely nothing for 3 games. Just like, rah! Surprise! And we're just gonna whiff.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Cool. Obviously, sorry, because you were busy. Deploy Scramble for the unit over there in No Man's Land, and that's it. And then deploy whatever the data intercept is over here. And then...
How many points do you get for those ones?
What?
How many points do you get for the data intercept?
It's based on how many objectives I own. Infernal Pistols into him. Hits. Toughness, 3 is very high, so it just goes through your armor. So your
I have a 5 of invul, yeah.
Can you make another one?
No. How much goes through?
3 plus 3 is 6 damage. Or 5 damage.
5 damage. I was about to say, holy shit. Alright, he's taking some wounds, and that's from who? The pistol from the girl?
Yep.
And she retreated, right?
No.
Alright, so you took 5 damage?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. They advanced, they moved, out of line of sight. They came down. They'll shoot into the Scorpix. The guys that just came out of the Rhino. So here's a heavy bolter. Hit once. Nothing. Then the bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And they're into the Scorpix?
Yeah. Because why not? Alright, lots of nothing. Just rolling terrible. Alright, nothing. Again, rolling terrible. Alright. And then we're not going to shoot the Zephyrs because I don't want you to remove the models in range of combat.
Come on!
We're gonna start with the cannon. She's gonna charge everybody.
She's gonna charge everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, let me figure this out. If I want to use Overwatch, she's only got 1 shot. No, yeah, I can't do anything about it. All right.
So 6 inches.
Very cool. Oh yeah, +1.
Yep.
Boop. Very cool.
And then the Zephyrs will automatically spend 1 miracle dice for an automatic 6. And so that's 11 inch charge.
Oh wait, hold on. What is your? Oh, that's not enough. How many attacks are they in combat?
A lot. They're 2 attacks base plus 1 for charge, so there'll be 3 attacks.
Here's what it is. Okay.
So I rolled a 4, right? So it's 11 inch charge.
Should be a 11
inch charge.
Yeah.
6 plus 4 is plus 1.
Yeah. 3s and 5s.
This is not a Zephyr. They're going to be hitting on 3s ruling 1s because there have been 9 inches of her.
Oh, it's 9 inches.
Yeah, because she has a rod of office. She has a bolter and a chainsword. And then that's it, really. So
okay, who's going first?
Let's see. I want to kind of charge the Rhino too. So the Rhino is going to charge both your Scorptic Destroyer, your this thing, and then the just that thing.
Just this thing?
Just that guy. Actually, he's going to charge the Necron Warriors.
Just the Necron Warriors?
Yeah, because if I kill them, the Zephyr, he gets a pine in combat with the Stalkers. Right. So 12-inch charge. So it can't end within 1 inch of you, but I'm going to end outside of an inch, and then if I kill the Warriors when he piles in, he can pile in. Not swing, but it'll lock you up in combat.
Okay.
Combat. So how many command points? You're down to 3. I don't think you're gonna stop me from charge mechanic. So I mean, you could, but I don't feel like it's necessarily worth it. So we'll do the Canoness first. All right. So her swings, 8 swings into the Scorpic Destroyers. Would you like to spend another command point to make yourself -1 wound?
Yes, I will. Down to 1.
Okay. Rolling 1s. So 1 extra hit. And then looking for 6s. 1 wound.
Is that 2 damage?
Yep. Nope. Good. Doesn't do anything. Alright. You can't interrupt me anymore, so all the Zephyrs. Alright, so here comes all the Zephyr. Let's see.
You consolidate to be eligible, but yeah, I'll make it.
I don't have to consolidate. I can.
The third rank can't hit. You have to be half an inch.
No, you have to be an inch. It's an inch, not a half an inch.
Oh, you told me it was half inch.
Yeah, because Gareth was fucking lying to me this entire time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, either way, this
we had to look it up.
That move helps you out. Okay.
Well, I just want to be able to get the objective and still be.
You were still on it. Yeah. Okay. No, you have like 5 guys in the objective. 6.
Right, so here comes the. So there's 10 of them. So it's 20 swings plus 1, so 21 swings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
2 more.
19,
Or 3 more.
20, 21.
Yeah.
Reroll ones.
Magical twos. Not bad, not bad. Okay.
Translation still sucking. And then strength 4, so winning on 4s.
Oh, they're strength 4. They're strength plus 1?
Yeah, because they're power swords.
Oh, I forgot power swords are strength plus 1.
And then they reroll everything to wound because
that's huge.
That's their innate ability.
That's huge.
These just go through your armor because they're -4.
I have a 5 invul.
Okay. I thought it was only against Rudy.
I gave the current.
Yeah. 3, 4, 8.
Should be 15.
8, 12, 6. Oh, that was a win before. It was a 1. So
21 minus 6.
21 minus 6 is 15.
You took all the right.
Yeah, 15. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep, 15.
Right.
15. 5 ups.
Alright. Cool. So we have, 5, 10, and 15. We got a 5 up save, everyone. Okay, so we're still in the game, I hope. So it's going to be 4.
You lost the dice in the process, by the way.
8. What?
You rolled the dice out of your hands and somewhere.
Oh, shit, it's right here.
Yeah.
So 4, 8, 10. This is going to suck. Plus 1 more, I guess. Right? Was that a dice that I didn't roll?
Yeah, it was in your hand. You just lost it in the process.
Okay. So then that is going to be 5, 10, 11.
Do you mind if I read the Chronomancer rule? Because I thought it was like only 5 up for shooting attacks.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I know that the reroll charge is always permanent.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part. Is it doesn't say Dynasty. It literally says Necron model. Pick a Necron model within distance. Reroll charge and 5 up.
No, it's a Dynasty. It has Dynasty key.
Oh, it is Dynasty? Okay, so I can't do it to Illuminor.
This is one friendly unit, Dynasty unit within 9 inches until the start of you can reroll, and that's 5 up.
Let me rephrase it. It's one of the few things that doesn't interact with only core.
Right, yeah.
Which is really big.
So you lost 10 guys?
Yep, so far. So we're going to go 1, 2... And these guys didn't charge, right?
No, these guys didn't charge.
Oh, you know what? Wait, what's their armor save and toughness?
Their toughness 3 up save.
Toughness 3 up save?
Well, you still get to roll your animation and decide how you're going to bring them back. But you can first pull them out because you might not be able to get back in engagement range.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little over an inch. Oh, okay, yeah, I have to do that. Alright, so we got, how many in my hand? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I guess I can still put myself in engagement range afterwards. 10. Alright. And then I'm going to roll 10 reanimates.
Yep.
Oh, we rolling ones?
So
Nope.
2, 3, 4. 4. Yeah, perfectly average.
Okay.
4 guys come back.
So, we bring 4 guys back, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go 4.
Yep. I think that's all my charges. You get the first activation now.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You have the Rhino, technically.
Oh, that's right. You charge. So he has to go against the Necrons, but he's gonna pilot in this way. So he's still within 1 inch.
He's not in engagement range yet.
It's not from remembrance.
Was your intention to make him within an inch?
Yeah, but just use your ruler. You'll see he's an inch.
This is an inch.
Yeah, this is an inch. So he's in it.
Oh, there you go. Wait.
I can also move the Rhino back a little bit.
Does he have the possibility of going farther? Oh.
I can pile in. I just can't swing at you. So three swings. 1 hit. 1 wound. No right.
No.
Oh my God! Reanimation protocol.
5 up.
Hey, it's as if nothing happened.
All right. So I'm going to remove him, and I'll bring him back over here. Okay. Cool. So let's see. And then this guy's dead, and these guys are dead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My first official activation is going to have to come from Overkill.
Yep, the Lich
We have
card.
those guys. Yep. Oh, you know what? Actually, what am I talking about? CCB over there.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So we have the 4 attacks.
Yep.
Oof. 1 miss.
You're winning on 4s.
Wait, why am I winning on 4s?
Relic.
7.
Relic.
Oh, yes.
You always win on 4s.
That's 1 save.
One save at 3 damage tops.
Yep.
She takes it.
Takes all 3.
Down to 2.
Down to 2. Okay.
My swing.
Your swings.
Celestine. 6 swings. 1 extra hit.
Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot all my extra hits over there. No!
You have extra hits over there?
Yeah, because anytime I roll a 6 to hit, I get an extra hit. So I would have probably wiped out the unit. Alright.
Strength is
7.
7
So,
again?
yeah,
Oh,
it's always 7. So 5 saves. -2. So 4 ups. Or -3. 4 ups. So 2 dead.
2 dead. That's going to be 4 dice. 4
Yep.
reanimates.
Yep. So far, 1 wound.
Yay!
And 1 guy comes back.
2 guys died, and then 1 guy comes back. That is correct.
One day you'll roll average on reanimation protocol.
Apparently.
You'll feel the pain!
This is like when I first started Night Hunt. I played that game with Pashby, and he's like, I want to let you know that you've passed 20% of your saves, but you've passed like 75%.
Yeah,
of your
I'm like,
saves.
one day you'll know what it feels like. Alright.
Yeah.
Your next activation.
Okay, it's going to have to be the Lich Guard over there.
Sure.
So there's 3 guys left in the unit. I wish I could pop the Resorb not in the command phase, so I can just move over and then pop it over there. Wow, even with the toughness 6, you're still wounding me. Oh yeah, toughness strength 7. That's super annoying.
Yeah, but you keep ruling reanimation protocol. If it wasn't for reanimation protocol, you'd be down to like 1 model right now.
That's fair. And strength
You
6.
still win on 2s.
Still winning on. Ooh, but I do fail 3 of them.
Sweet.
Alright, involves.
Alright. She takes
Wow!
1. Fuck you!
Wow! That is incredible, sir.
I mean, it doesn't do anything. Alright, my activation. I guess her. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. All hits, no extra hits. 5s. 1 wound. -3.
From where to where?
This is over here.
1 wound. Trying to figure out if I want to do quantum deflection. How much damage is it?
D3.
And I have
Is it
4 wounds
quantum
left, so I can't wound. I can't die.
No.
Quantum deflection is a 4 pinball rather than a 5. That's all.
Got it.
And what do you wound me on?
5s.
Oh, okay. 5 pinball. There we go. We're good.
He's made 6 out of 7.
Just saying, man.
He just carried dice hard.
Yeah, he's a little nuts. He's a little nuts.
Let's see. He survived so many.
He has survived a bunch of damage.
All right. What your activation?
I guess I have to go this way.
Yep.
I don't want to, but you got me within. So, I guess I can shoot him in the shooting phase. That's helpful.
Sweet.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he's got 4 attacks at strength 6. And no extra damage despite the big ass legs. This is disappointing combat. Yeah, 3 attacks rather. He is outside of distance from the Kinect controller, so he's hitting on 4s right now. 1 hit. Strain is 6. Doesn't win. Alright. Next up, we have the.
Should have swung in a Chronomancer over here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, she's already attacked, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying she should have swung in a Chronomancer.
Okay, and I can't really.
I guess I really wanted you to make you spend some command points.
Yeah, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
So just 5 guys into them.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Alright, and wounding on
3s.
3s. Yeah, take 2. Wow, that's disappointing.
1 dice.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And then
Forgetting the extra attacks really hurt me this round.
yeah, fuck. I honestly had no idea. I'm gonna have to do the Cryptek.
Sweet.
Cryptek has the potential to, well, doesn't have the potential to do it, but has a good chance. Cryptek. We have 1 attack hitting on 3 hits, and it is strength user. There's flat 3. Strength is 4 on toughness 3.
I thought you said flat 3.
No, it's a flat 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
And flat 3 rends too.
Okay. Goes off, so she takes 3.
Flat 3.
She's down 2.
Okay. Then we have the Destroyer Lord.
Yep.
Destroyer Lord's got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okay. And winning on 2s, rerolling once. Take 2 more.
Alright.
2 damage.
She's dead.
Okie dokie. And she can come back up with...
No, she can't, because I needed 2 command points to do it.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 command points. I thought you were going to kill Celestine during my turn.
I thought I was going to kill Celestine. Oh, that requires a command point? To bring Celestine back fully loaded?
No. Over there it requires a command point.
Oh. Okay.
I have a command point, but I think it's 2.
Okay.
So if you killed Celestine, I would have gotten an extra D3, and that's what I was
I gotta double check if mine is Necron infantry only. Oh, okay, but it's 1 CP. Okay. Then Scorpec don't have any combats.
Too bad.
Too bad. Yeah, I whiffed over there. And then outside of that, you score...
Well, no, you owe me a break check on those new warriors.
Yes.
They lost 6 again.
They lost 6 again.
You should have lost the entire unit, but I keep forgetting rules! Hey, they're insane bravery, of course. I think, by the way, for the audience who actually watches this game, every one of my opponents, every time I make them take a morale test, has rolled a 1. Gareth played 2 games here in the last few days. He's rolled a 1 on every break check.
Has he?
Yeah.
With fucking Skitari at leadership 6?
Well, it was Cataphrons mostly. Like, it was just like, alright, I'll take a break check. 1. Like,
Cataphrons aren't any better.
Cool. I mean, they're slightly because they have like less models, so they take less moves. Alright, for the Zephyrums, 6 + 1 still, like, it doesn't matter. I'm looking for 1s effectively. Just like, fucking
They didn't lose anyone though?
They did, but so Sisters on a 1, you get an extra Destiny miracle dice. You killed a character of mine during the combat phase, I get a miracle dice. Another 2!
How many 2s are you gonna roll?
I have a collection of nothing but 2s. Alright.
Why do you have so many 2s?
I don't fucking know. Like, the dice just don't want me to win this game, so that's the way it works.
Okay.
Let's see. We're good over here. Honestly, like, there should be no Necron Warriors on the table. Probably no Lich Guards either. He should be dead. Like, this is just like a dice game of like every odds not in your favor.
Ton of damage to the score pack.
Yeah, but they should have died too. Like, I rolled 12 multi-melter shots. I only wounded twice.
I know.
But it was just like, you know, it's what the dice say, so there's nothing you can do about it.
What did Greg say, or was it Bill?
Roll better.
Roll better.
But apparently in this, like right now in this game, it's just like, no, it's not rolling any better.
So real quick, were there any end of turn?
Well, I get 2 for engage on all front, and that's it. I mean, the game's pretty much over because you're going to score another 15, I believe, on primary.
How many should you have for engage on front total?
It puts me up to 4, but I only score until the next turn, so I don't bother writing it down.
You don't have it yet?
No, but the game's pretty much over because you're going to score another 15 on primary, and I can't catch up anymore.
Well, let's see how turn 3 goes.
Well, no, it's because I needed the Necron Warriors to die. There is nothing, like, for the audience here, like, the Necron Warriors are literally giving him a 10-point swing right now. That's a 10-point swing.
I think I need a 3rd unit of warriors.
Well, I think you're raising your hopes a little high because I rolled really subpar and you rolled really high on reanimation.
What I'm talking about is the Necron Warriors. People were talking initially. They were like, "What can go through 20 Necron Warriors?" Well, Sisters can very easily.
Yeah, if they roll slightly around average, they can definitely kill them. And well, you also have. I mean, actually, my rolls were like average and slightly above. You just rolled reanimation protocols
like a fucking monster.
Champ. Every time I'm killing 4 of these guys, I kill 2 of these guys. Every time you kill
2 of them, one
comes back, which is not mathematical average.
Well, I mean, like, 4 dice. If there's 2
he
2
took
ups.
3 melter wounds, made 3 5-up saves. He should be dead. He only passes 1 of those on average.
Well, at first I was like, when you target him, I was like thinking in my head, I was like, should I do quantum deflection? And I was like, no. Frankly, I think I need to give him. If I run a CCB, I feel like it has to be Nihilic, so you can give him the fucking 2-up armor and the 6-up shrug and the quantum shielding all at once.
Yeah, the Scorpic Discord shouldn't even be on the table, mathematically speaking. Rerolling 1s to hit with 3s to wound, like, they shouldn't even be on the... Well, 4s to wound. But, like, you got 12 hits, that's 8 wounds, that's 4 wounds. I only rolled 2 wounds. So, effectively, that was the difference between killing them or not, because you had no saves. no saves against them at all.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, I couldn't even use my miracle dice for the entire game because I keep rolling
You kept
twos.
on rolling fucking twos.
Yeah, I keep rolling
When you
fucking
told me,
twos.
when you told me that these things, that the miracle dice works like fate dice, I assumed that it was very much more like you roll a bunch of dice at the beginning due to buffs that you haven't as
No,
a
you
innate part of your
accumulate
army.
them for Sisters of Battle, which is really a little different, but they function the same way in terms of the mechanic. I just rolled a bunch
I don't know
of
if
twos.
I like fate dice as much as, I mean, the miracle dice as
I
much.
do. Like, the thing is, you didn't get to enjoy them because the stratagems, I never got to use them.
And you start the game with one.
No, you start. Well, I start the battle round with one, and then I get one more as long as Excelsior's on the table.
Well, let me double check to see what turn 3's protocols were here.
I mean, yeah, sure, go for it.
I could either do 2 wounds for comeback for living metal, or reroll 1s for reanimation. Reroll 1 reanimate dice each time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter because the cannon is dice, so you're just going to punk the Sephiroms now, which is effectively what's going to happen. The Scorptic Disorders will kill the unit that's taking the action.
I would just shoot everything into here.
Yeah.
These guys are technically not engaged, so they would honestly retreat, score both objectives, and then score pack. I would give the Chronometron to the Warriors again, score pack over here, wipe them out.
Yeah, the double OPSEC is so nuts. Like, from my perspective, like,
frankly,
this is an OPSEC unit, but you have 3 models in range, so there's 6 models to my 5, and over there I don't have OPSEC because I'm an elite jump unit.
Well, frankly, what I could do is I could also move him over here, shoot at them, and then like.
Well, that's an OPSEC unit, and it's fine.
Oh,
so
okay.
there. I mean, he needs to be more than 5, a couple of models. Basically.
Yeah, then frankly, he's probably best.
It doesn't matter. The game was over because I scored 0 primary on turn 1. I scored 0 primary on turn 2.
I was actually shocked that you scored 0 primary.
Well, I wasn't shocked on turn 1. On turn 2, like I said, like the Necron Warriors should have been dead most likely on turn 1. They didn't die on turn 1, and then on the charge roll on turn 2, I forgot my extra hit rolls, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, so they have. So I want to know what this is. So they have a +1 to charge naturally.
No, that's because of the rights of battle. At the beginning of the game, I rolled 2 dice. I rolled a plus 1 inch to advance, plus 1 inch to charge, and I got the passion, which is exploding 6s to hit and melee.
That's something you chose.
No, it's just something I got because of the dice roll. And then, which was a perfect dice roll because my army functions around those 2 abilities.
But you don't always innately get that. It's something that you have to roll for. You have the chance to do it.
Every turn I can spend a CP to roll one of the results. So, most of the time...
That's such a weird mechanic.
About half the time, I'm going to get one of the 2 results I need, and then throughout the game, I'm going to get, on average, maybe like the result I need. So, honestly, it's just a +1 to charge. The exploding 6s, it doesn't really matter that much. It's just it's in this turn of combat, just for getting the 6s to hit, was a huge matter because, your Necron Warriors never got to go below 10. And that was the magic number. They need to go below 2. And the 5-up invul save carried them through the melee damage. But it's literally, it came down to reanimation protocols won you the game, and that's how Necron should feel like. Reanimation protocol should win you the game.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's literally what happened.
It's been 3 years since I've been allowed that, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's just for next game we play against Sisters of Battle, just remember, don't get hit by FA Flamers.
Well, frankly,
I will tell you right now, the odds are you're not gonna roll a 5-up toughness on those.
No,
and those against a Flamer unit, you're probably going to lose both units every time.
Well, also, I put them kind of out in the open, which was a huge mistake. I feel like I'm not fully grasping.
You don't really have a choice with Warriors.
No, I know.
You don't really have a choice. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Next up, Ghost Arcs. 10 of them in Ghost Arcs. I feel like that might be where the money is.
They don't shoot.
I know they can't.
They have to come out. And so they have to take the counter punch, and then 10 guys dies fairly easily.
That's right.
It's the 20 that carries. It's not the 10. It's not the 10.
Well, this is an 18-man unit, so it's almost.
It's almost, and they're doing just a fine job. They did a fine job during this game, but like I said, your rules were you had a 50% reanimation protocol on average this entire game.
Yeah, it was a little nutty.
to be honest, like that's what I expected from like his last game we played was literally the same
yeah. And then with rights of reanimation, I just realized I bring a guy back over here.
No, you don't, because you don't need a. Oh no, that's destroyer.
He can do it to 2 units, but I only have one.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking of the Cryptek Arcana.
You're thinking of the Hive one, the Furion Hive.
Yeah, the Furion Hive one. That's for destroyer units. Yeah, so you could have brought like I'm just shocked. Like I didn't kill that. I mean, you didn't kill Celestine, and I'm just shocked I didn't kill those Lich cards over time, because like I'm doing an average of 6 attacks, 5 hits, about 4 wounds. You're failing 2 saves. I'm killing 2 Lich cards, which on average is every 4 Lich cards, maybe 3. So every 2 activations of Celestine, you get 1 back. But you've gotten 1 back every activation, which allowed that unit to live.
Yeah, that was actually really crazy. This like reinforces the idea of big squads in bigger squads in Necron armies. Specifically, I mean, like I knew that the destroyers, for example, I brought 1 destroyer back, which like I assume that if I bring a 6-man destroyer unit, that you're not going to see more than one or 2 brought back.
I think my favorite was when I put 6 melter wounds into multi-melter wounds into the Lich cards. No, the Lich cards you made like 4 out of 6, which only killed 2, and then when you charged me with the character, you survive like 1 melter wound in combat, and then you survive 2 melee hits in combat. I was just like, damn, this entire flank is not working out at all.
No. So when that happened, I assumed, because at first I was like, that's a risk for me. I was like, you have a chance to just bring your Seraphim out in the corner and shit and just kill me. But then once I realized that like there wasn't going to be as much stuff over here, I was like, oh, you're definitely coming over here.
Yeah,
but I didn't cover this one.
Everything in my head says on average like Necron warriors die. And maybe my math is wrong, but like everything in my head says Necron warriors will die on average.
So here's a question: what do you think between 20 warriors or 10 immortals?
By the way, so I just want to point out for the audience, I needed to do 16 wounds to kill the warriors. No, I needed to do 22 wounds to kill the warriors with 10 Seraphims, which is on average what they're gonna put out. Because we're rolling once 8 and we're rolling 2 wound. So like it's just like in my head, I was just like they're gonna die.
So what do you? So that's the thing though. Like I can continue to bring warriors, but I mean 10 Necron or 10 immortals are cheaper points wise. Toughness 5, 3-up save.
But they're only 1 wound each.
1 wound each still, but I mean you make them
the problem is it's not the toughness.
And then 30-inch range.
It's the reanimation protocol that carries you. Like nothing about your toughness matters.
Well, that's the entire way. That's the mechanic of the army. Like the entire army.
But which makes sense. Which is just another. It's a deaf army from AOS and for 40k.
Yeah.
But like higher toughness made 0 to little difference in this game.
Yeah, I was actually kind of shocked. Honestly, I was until probably yesterday. So these Scorpec were built in 2 days. And one of them is the standard. 1 set of 3 is the standard from the box pose. The other one I made custom.
Oh yeah, what saved them was the -1 of wound. It wasn't the fact that toughness 5.
When I first read the codex, I thought that was explicitly in the combat phase. And then like I read it and I reread it and I double checked the codex and the card to see if they were written differently. It just says in any phase, and I'm just like, holy shit! Like what?
Yeah, and so I mean, it's expensive to keep using a double, twice a turn.
I mean, it's a command point each turn.
But it is definitely like. Against Sisters, it's very good. Against Space Marines, it's still very good because most Space Marine units are going to be winning you on 4s at the minimum instead of, especially the melee.
Well, all I think is honestly, I'm thinking about other combat monster armies. I'm thinking about them charging Orc Boys, which is the worst thing that they should be charging.
Orc Boys would be what, like still winning you on 5s or
still
6s?
Winning you on 5s.
Yeah. So I mean, like the odds are high. Like I made a mistake when I charged the cannons. I should just. I kind of wanted to force you to spend the CP because I wanted you to not spend on preventing me from activating, or sorry, to interrupt me. But I think my mistake was you should just kill the Technomancer and just live with it because it would give me an extra chance at a miracle dice in case the Canonist lived.
The Technomancer does have a 4-up invul too.
Yeah, but it didn't matter. It was still winning on 6s. I was winning on 3s against Cryptek. Oh no, sorry, 4s because I'm wrong. I keep forgetting if she's strength 4 or 5. Let me check.
Do you have things that give a +1 strength?
No, she has a relic that gives her +1 strength, but I have a command point I could have used to give myself +1 of wound. I just saved. I for some reason saved that command point for something. I don't know. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Well, good job on. Like, I mean, honestly, like the game, we could have kept going, but it was just going to be like a 100-point win to very
little. It's going to be a 100-point win. I'm not even fully paying it. It's minimum.
Sorry, I'm like 90-point win to something very little.
No, honestly,
it's missing the ability to score any primary for 2 consecutive turns is pretty brutal. And like I said, it's like I'm on the objectives. I have OPSEC units. I have more units, but double OPSEC is like such a brutal mechanic if you can't turn off OPSEC off something.
So I'm curious though. I wanted to know why you chose to bring the those secondaries that you chose. I feel like you didn't.
Oh, I know the secondaries. I picked them because I can't kill more units than you because your units are durable. I can't kill like all the kill ones are not good against you for the most part. Bring it down doesn't give me any real points. Engage on all front is like the easiest one to get for me because I'm MSU. The mission objective was really bad for me and I knew that, but I just picked it anyway because I couldn't figure out what to pick on the third one. And then the Boy Scrapers is fine. It's just it's only going to give me 10 points because I can't get anything else. Like, so the problem with your list is that like for Sisters Army against a Necron list, it's like it's and I'm glad I didn't think I was gonna kill things because my dice roll and your dice roll was like literally said, no, Jeremy, you're not fucking killing shit. You got demoralized after I killed like the entire Necron warrior.
Yeah, I was shocked.
But like mathematically on average, everything else that followed like just did not roll you've rolled above average or I've rolled under average.
Well, I think
the dice rolls were just basically like, yeah, that was the only unit I was gonna get, and that was it.
Well, what shocked me is that I did like you basically rolled so hot with the. Well, not so hot. Slightly above average with the flamers to the point where it was like, oh, I don't actually have to roll dice now. Oh no, I rolled dice. It was a 5-up.
Right.
But like you made me do what, like 26 wounds, 20
something above. It was 36 hits.
I remember you saying I needed to do at least 24 to statistically kill me, and then you wounded more than that. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, you wounded me like 32 times. That was what it was.
Yeah.
Out of 36, you wounded me 32, and I was like, oh, here we go. And then I rolled it, and I was like, okay, like that unit's gone. Like, yeah. And it sucks.
And then the average hits on 6 dice on the other unit was about 24, which is around the average point. But +1 of wounds, so they would have been winning on 2, so that would have been 21 wounds of a 5-up save. So you should have lived like 3 to 2 models, and then you would have gotten like the
depending on my fucking reanimation rolls.
Right, you would have. But then your reanimation rolls, so firstly you only lost like 12 models instead of around 15, 16, and then you made half of the reanimation protocol rolls.
I did.
So it was kind of like, okay, that carried you through that shooting phase.
So now I'm trying to think, like, do you think that the extra 6-inch move was better than
no
what was really important in this game?
6-inch move did nothing this game.
The reason why I say that is because like that's how I was able to hit the objectives turn 1 for so much of a primary.
Yeah, but then did they do anything? They just died.
Because ideally turn 1, which is the most shooty turn of the game, I want to have light cover for everyone on the table. You know, so
yeah, I'm just saying like the extra. Sorry, maybe this is just me like. And half-assedly speaking, but the extra 6s did little to nothing in the game other than forcing you to go first, right? Like, let's say, like, yes, you won the dice roll, so you got to figure out what it was, but like that move just makes you work in going first, and that's it. Like the other way is you just sit back, pop the -1 Ren or whatever the light cover rule for turn 1.
Laugh at your opponent shooting.
And then basically just say like to your opponent like, cool, like get on the objective so I can fucking like punch you and shoot you.
And here's the curious thing: if you get light cover, does that mean everything gets light cover, or only things eligible for light cover get light cover?
No, it's if it says you gain light cover, everything gains light cover.
Okay, except for Luminar wouldn't, Satan wouldn't.
Right, but so. I think you need to really reread the
I get caught up on terrain.
So the terrain rule it's not that complicated. You just have to really read it literally. So like yes, you're right. Pieces of terrain that have light cover keyword. The way light cover is worded is if you are gaining the benefit of cover, you get +1 to save. And then like there's 4 types of cover: hills, ruins, woods, or area terrain. And then I forgot the 4th one: obstacle. It's like buildings, hills, area terrain, and obstacles, and then they clearly define what benefits some cover from them. And then unfortunately, a lot of them only say infantry, beast, or swarm. But if you get a stratagem that gives you live cover, it doesn't matter that if it doesn't specify what type of unit it says, all of them get to benefit from that live cover.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't matter what keyword they have unless it says specifically in the stratagem. So I just want you to keep that in mind. We're going to chalk this up, audience, to probably like around a 90-point win to 10 or 15, I think is what it comes down to. I really wanted the Sisters to shine a bit more, but it's okay that the Necrons shine more. I honestly think like my army still would have probably been very competitive had I just gone like some rules going my way a little bit more and less, or his rule going less of his way. But that's okay. That's what we play. That's what we play Warhammer.
That's why we play the game.
Which is we're looking for that as like volume dice roll. Like we're gonna keep playing games until the dice say, you know what, like I can't keep rolling that badly for you consistently. We're just gonna roll back to averages. And it's not like my rules were like okay, let me correct this. I don't think my rules are abysmal except for 2 units in this entire game, the 2 Retributor units.
Oh yeah.
But for the most part, your rules are just like the reanimation protocol rules for.
Those were a little nutty. I feel like I now have a newfound. Well, I never didn't have a respect for the Sisters of Battle just because it's so many melter shots and playing Garrett before.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, I was shocked by the amount of damage.
The Flamer units.
Yeah, the Flamer units. I'm still like shook by it, but I mean, this goes to show that their mechanics haven't really changed. Like, they're still very much how they used to be.
Yeah. I'm just the only thing I'm a little like afraid of is that they keep adding more double OPSEC armies in the game.
Yes, I agree.
That is going to be a little more problematic for the game, right?
Because already, like, my thing is, I don't think it should have been a custom dynasty. It should have been just Nihilic Dynasty.
Really? Well, I mean, the 6-inch extra move didn't really do anything.
That's
right?
cool. That wasn't glued. The 6-inch move didn't do anything. And then the other part that actually Nihilic Dynasty gets doesn't really matter. It's in my deployment zone, I ignore Red 1. Which is cool if I'm getting Alpha Strike. But otherwise, it really doesn't matter. So
ignore Ren 1 is almost usefully most of the
almost
time.
Useless.
Almost useless.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try the plus 3-inch move one continuously.
Or
for
the
now.
3-inch range.
Plus 3-inch range, yeah, the healthy paranoia. Because the Reapers, having only the 12-inch range and not running with them, oof, that hurt. That really hurt.
The Reapers, yeah. I mean, that's what I was just like. The Reapers of the 6-inch extra movement don't really. I don't know.
I'm still feeling if I bring 2 units to 20 or 2 blobs, a unit of Reapers and a unit of Flayers seems like the fucking tits.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to test this one out. Let me put this guy right here. This guy right here. And then Illuminor didn't really do all that much just because my positioning wasn't all that great. But, live and learn. Live and learn. The secondaries, too. Like, I was curious about your secondaries, but I feel...
Honestly, the third one wasn't a good one. I I didn't know what else to pick at this point before going into this game.
Yeah.
So it is what I ended up picking was what I could just make up my mind on. Because I was thinking like, oh, okay, well, I can hit you pretty hard. Maybe in the second half I can start scoring points with it. But obviously that didn't happen.
No.
The second half went and I still was not on the board and I wasn't going to get on the board. So it was just kind of like a lost cause at this point. Yeah, I mean, it is. Reanimation protocol will always be the X factor in every Necron matchup, which is great because that's how it's supposed to work. But I think I will say though I think a lot of players are gonna have a hard time adjusting to like their plans because it is kind of like a whiffy like. Okay, well, I'm making this decision knowing all these factors, but it's like dependent on me rolling like this many 5-up like reanimation
For sure.
protocols.
That's why I'm really curious about how things are going to go. So Necrons have been one of the first codexes in an edition before.
Yeah.
And the quality of life issue became a big problem with them. Because, like, the first time it happened, everyone else superseded them. And the second time it happened, they were really good, and then they got really bad. And then they became old incredibly quickly.
Yeah.
And then their old rules suddenly became good again. until like the new codex.
This weird cycle.
Yeah, it was a weird
can't
cycle.
Decide what the book is supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was just like, well, everything, the game had shifted from all these new codexes to the point where their shit was like relevant again. So I fear that like in 6 months they're just not going to be good with all the new codexes coming out. I don't want to bring the Satan now. I've been pretty convinced now of having more bodies. Like I can't even imagine how my previous list would have done with so many less bodies, like 8 less bodies.
Well, you learned your lesson very quickly in the first game, which is basically your opponent can just ignore the Satan and focus on the
Yeah, but if Death Guard come back, Satan's coming. Satan Reaper.
Yeah, but I mean, there might be other armies like against other Necrons. It's pretty good.
Yeah, against other Necrons, it is really good.
Because you do ignore like their reanimation protocol, right?
Yeah, but even the Void Reaper has
does it not work that way?
What?
Do Satan?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't ignore reanimation. They just
never mind. It's not that exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll see. I can't wait to finish playing this army. I want to play it more on the table. I can't wait till Carter finishes making my Imperial Fist so I can play more on the table. I just want to play more 40k effectively what it comes down to.
You want to play Sons of Bahamut?
Fuck no, that book is fucking garbage. Oh, God damn it. Games Workshop. Like, I don't... Lately, I've just been wondering, I personally applied to the 40k rules team job opening that Ben Johnson mentioned, and I'm gonna top this off because
Jesus Christ!
I need that. For
okay.
That little reanimation pounding.
Oh boy!
Here we go. Cheers, chat. And I will say that so the AOS overall the rules team I think they're trying to, have you seen how many 40k codexes they're releasing by January?
Yeah, they're releasing 3 that they named and 2 that they didn't.
6. They're releasing 6 codexes by January.
So it's Death Guard, Death Watch, Space Wolves,
Blood Angels,
and then there's 2 others. And then
one of them looks closely to Custodes.
So
because there's a big photo of the Emperor and the Emperor's.
They're both pieces of artwork from the main rulebook. And they don't show shit. That one is just an image of the Golden Throne. Literally doesn't mean anything. Maybe it's Custodes. The other one is when they show the fluff section of 40k, and you go to like Imperial, Chaos, Xeno, and then there's lesser races, and that image.
Yeah, it's a Zorg, isn't it?
Well, there's like a Zorg in a corner. Then there's all these other things, like weird pieces of artwork. Yeah. It's their equivalent of the 3rd edition one where you saw the Kroot and the Amble and all the other shit.
Yeah.
So it was just there's some random things, there's a weird mushroom looking thing that just has legs and guns, instead no arms, no head, and I don't think either of those are just placeholder images. I don't think they have anything to do with those images. I think Games Workshop's just fucking with people. Probably,
and that's okay. But I'm just saying the release of 6 codexes, because before this edition, it was still they're very progressive. Are you rolling reanimation protocols and just feeling good?
I had 6 dice to roll 3 6s.
Yeah. That was the dice roll, right? I killed 2 Scorpex. You brought back 1. Which was cracking me up because I was like, those are effectively 50% reanimation.
12 dice, 4 6s. Oh.
Yeah. Right. So you should play the lottery before you go.
I need to play the lottery. I need to get some scratchers.
No, it's just I'm just saying between the cadence of last edition to going into now, we're releasing 6 codexes. I'm very curious, how much time they had to play test and rules, right, and so forth. Because I will be honest, right now, it feels like the AOS rules writing team has literally run out of ideas, fresh ideas on what to do about Sons of Bahamut is. Oh, don't forget that token right there. Oh, yes. Sons of Bahamut is a brand new book that they introduced to the game. And it was not really. I will say it was.
It's nice, but
it was thought out very well, but it was just poorly executed. Is the way I would describe it because it
was more relevant than Knights, but it's bad.
No, it's still worse than Knights because
Knights can't kick an objective.
That's true. No, maybe they will next.
No, maybe they can. Maybe I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I don't want that to happen in 40k.
But one of the big things that I was for audience out here, Mega Gargants are Knights in AOS, but their base size is the size of a Harbinger. I think it's around this. Yeah, they're very small. They're 90.
No, they're in the same base size as Archeon.
No, they're smaller.
They're smaller?
We discovered that earlier today when we were doing some looking at the game. Their Games Workshop product description was like, I think it's the base size of a Keeper Secret or a Magnus. So it's a fairly small base for this huge model, but you could tell the reason why they did a small base is because they were worried because of how Mega Gargants count as like 30 models in an objective. They're like, well, fuck, if we make it any bigger, people can never get on the objective with 30 plus models. So we're just going to design it as a smaller spherical sphere so that way people could still place. So like the book has a lot of like thought process, but then you're asking like, but why did you choose to get rid of that advantage? Like that seems like you designed the War Scrolls to not be that impactful and like in terms of raw power. So why did you just decide to rob us of the ability to maybe be on a board control mechanic where they can just sit on an objective and be like, well, you weren't getting it until you're killing me, sonny boy.
How many models do the Man Crushers get? The regular smaller.
What do you mean? They're up to a unit of 3, so they count as 10 models each. So it's 30.
Yeah, it's 30 models. And the
3 Man Crushers is 30. It's 30 models. It's the same amount. It's like 1 extra wound from a Mega Gargant, but 1 less worse save. So they're less durable than a Mega Gargant. They're 1 less wound, I believe, or 2 less wounds, and then they're basically the same amount of model count on it.
You can give them Mystic Shield.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Like it's just it's like the rules team for AOS, and maybe this is, I hope not the same for 40k going forward in this edition, has expunged their creative currency, and now they're basically having a hard time deciding how to design an army to be both fun and good in the meta. And I think they're doing trade-offs where they're deciding this is fun, but we're worried about the performance in it in the game, so we're just going to hammer the shit out because we have no real gut feeling about how it would play in their current like meta in terms of like power level. So they gutted the army before it came out, basically.
Yeah, which I honestly think that they do that quite a bit. Like I think that they did that a little bit with the Necron Codex. Like they were afraid of certain things. Sure. So they like went a little too heavy-handed.
Well, right now you're one of the only armies that gets double OPSEC, right?
Yes, but I think
if that is a premium you keep, that will be the most powerful mechanic of your army for the.
Well, I hope it's a premium we keep, but I don't expect it. I expect Custodes to have it. I expect
Custodes will probably get it. Yeah,
I think Custodes will have it.
Yeah, but that Custodes unit double OPSEC is not like 20 Necron Warriors double OPSEC.
No. 20 Necron. Even 5 Necron Warriors will beat out 5. Custodes if that's the case, or.
No, but
3 Custodes that you'll see.
Yeah,
you'll see the MSU Custodes. I don't expect any Chaos units to get that. I'd be shocked if Chaos got that. I really don't know what the extra faction's going to be. I don't think those other 2 factions. I definitely think one's Custodes. It's going to be such a simple codex for them to add. There's not that many units. And then I would be shocked if they brought a new army on the table. Like a new army. I don't think there's going to be one.
No, I don't think for a bit. I just, for me, like, there's a lot of armies that need a lot of, like, adjustment loving. And I think, like, I will tell you right now, like, if double OPSEC is, like, something Necrons get to keep to themselves for now, it is going to be it is going to be, no matter how powerful the rest of the armies develop, assuming the secondaries they add in each army that isn't, like, open at top, it will be a performing army just because you just have the durability on the table plus the double OPSEC mechanic.
What makes me feel a little bit better about keeping that, at least not in terms of like getting nerfed by an FAQ, is the fact that looking at the Necron community overall, a lot of people aren't running like just like obviously you see a majority of people doing double OPSEC and stuff like that. But unlike Bone Reapers where it was like 95% Petrifex and then 5% of people doing something different, with Necrons, I see like 60% people are like, oh yeah, Nihilic, or the double OPSEC plus something else, and then like a good 40% are like, nah, dude, I'm running Evoke, or like even more are like, nope, I'm doing 2 different dynasties. I'm like, okay, that's your prerogative, but
I don't know, man. Like, and this is for the audience. Like, I am 100% convinced that double OPSEC is the best ability out of that book. It doesn't matter what.
It only came into play once. It only came over.
It came into play twice.
When?
Lich Cars are not troops.
Oh, yeah. Well, neither of those guys. I would have still held it.
Right, but they were not troops. I could have placed unit. I could have chose to place units to contest, but there was never an option for me to because you're always up.
Which is also this army is almost like an auto win against knights.
Oh yeah, I mean
because the only guy that you could have is the warlord trait that gives a chaos knight or a regular knight character obsec count as 10 models. Yeah,
I mean, like. I don't think you realize like how much of my decision making was like the reality of the fact that like you had double OPSEC, or if it wasn't double OPSEC, it was OPSEC, and I was just like, cool. I have like 30 OPSEC models in my army. They're not exactly the most durable, but no matter where I put them on an objective, they're never gonna matter.
Yeah.
In terms of against your OPSEC, which is like it's a huge like you're starting of a huge handicap in every game if you can't. If you have that thought process where like none of my OPSEC is gonna matter, and you can't build sisters lists with like powerful OPSEC, like, and that's a lot of books cannot design armies to be around powerful OPSEC. So, even the fact when I was shocked that Space Marine didn't get double OPSEC with their Warlord trait, and they just got like turning things into OPSEC like keyword. Actually, that's not true. There was one army that gets double OPSEC in Space Marines, and that's Crimson Fist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a Warlord trait that turns units within the range of the Warlord double OPSEC if they have already the OPSEC keyword. So they could get double OPSEC with like Crimson Fist, which to be honest might not be a terrible run. They're basically Imperial Fists with losing the ignore cover rule, but they get +1 to hit if they're shooting at something that has 5 or more model.
That's really good. 5 or more.
Yeah, it's just as long as it's got 5 models, they get +1 to hit.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. And they do have double OPSEC?
As long as they're near the general, yeah. But their general is incredibly durable because he gets like a Celestine style like coming back. But it's D3 wounds instead of like full wounds. So like Crimson Fist might be like a very strong Space Marine list just because of double OPSEC, and they're just as deadly as Imperial Fist for the most part, except for they don't ignore cover. I don't know. Like I'm gonna practice more with my sisters. They're probably gonna do very well. Like that's between the sisters and my Imperial Fist. That's the 2 armies I want to play. So I'm looking forward to it. And the fact that like they both fit the theme of my Crusade force. So if I ever wanted to like do like a thematic like display of them, they both fit the Crusade aesthetic of hunting for the Holy Grail. We'll just have. I'll get the God model or the God character from Monty Python.
Oh yeah, just have that.
The God on the cloud, like, oh, what are you doing down there?
Dude, hell yeah. Oh man.
But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Alex needs to go home. We are actually pre-recording this game, and I'm sorry that I got sour and ended a little early. But honestly, it would have yielded you no value because there was no way I can climb out of this like hole I was in at this point.
It's a rough one.
But one of the things that did really definitely show our audience is, you know what, Necrons are good. Like they might not. They're okay. They're subtly good. Like,
Gentleman Gaming would disagree with you, sir.
Really, Gentleman Gaming thinks they're bad.
They posted a big old thing. I'll show you later.
I was gonna
I could
say,
be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna eat my words.
Alice Pizza Pants literally won an AOS tournament using the exact mechanic that basically this army brings.
Wait, which army?
When he brought like the Death Army to LVO for AOS, it's literally the same, almost exact like playstyle.
What a Death Army did he bring?
He brought 90 Grimghast.
Oh, he brought the Legion Army.
Yeah. So, but fundamentally, it plays the same playstyle. It's literally the same playstyle.
Just slower.
Except slower.
Yeah, but see, I think this is why Double Patrol is better in this instance. Because sure, I'm going to take a CP hit, but now like I don't have to focus on.
I will say though, like once again, Illuminator Zestros definitely paid for himself because making those warriors toughness 5 really made it impossible for me to wipe both or made it not impossible. It ended up being impossible because I didn't succeed, but it made it very statistically unlikely for me for both Flamer units to kill both Warriors units.
So Luminar should just always be around.
If you'd rolled any other result on the War units, they would have died, and then that unit would probably die because I would have been able to 36 hits, winning on 2s, 24-ish hits, rerolling the wood. So, and winning on 3s. So they would have been like mathematic. It would have been a lot of CP, but like once again, like they would have probably died from both those occurrences. And then you would have been down 36 warriors, 36 less OPSEC units, or double OPSEC, because it's the only double OPSEC in the army, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like losing the warriors that quickly is brutal. We'll see when I get to actually get my models back from Carl for Imperial Fist if they do any better. But honestly, I think my sister's list is just fine. It's just I haven't designed a counter for double OPSEC. It's not the fact that I have 8 characters that's losing me the game. I just don't know if I have a counter for double OPSEC.
Yeah, I don't think you have I don't think a lot of people are going to have an option for double OPSEC. These are fucking tight models.
Oh yeah, no, this fucking sister line is phenomenal.
Yeah, holy shit.
I'm really proud of my Seraphins. This is the only unit I finished painting except for this like side of the banner.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty proud of.
Garrett was like shocked at your cloth. He's like, I'm trying to make a cloth that looks just like it, and I don't know how to do it.
And I was like, red one white, and then one wash of like very controlled wash of apothecary white.
Yeah, I was like, he was like, do you think that Jeremy's using medium? I was like, Jeremy doesn't know what medium is.
I do know medium, and I don't need to use medium. Medium is only good for when I'm painting like very big flat surfaces like tanks.
It's always relevant, but yes, I understand.
It's when you have a good control of like the amount of paint you have on your brush, it's not about the medium. It's about
when you have a good brush.
Good control on the brush, because my brush is fucking terrible.
Right.
So I have to say that I will advertise that product if I can find it. That fucking brush cleaner that I found is fucking phenomenal.
The pink one?
What?
Is it the pink brush cleaner?
No, it's clear. I found it on Amazon. I bought it, and it's been like, I had this tendency of buying new brushes every like couple of weeks when I was painting, and this brush has like basically made it like every time I use it, like the brush is almost back to like brand new, like almost brand new capability. But it will eat through the fucking wood if you. It won't eat through the metal tips of around the you have the metal tip, the brush, the metal, and
destroy the wood.
But if you get it touching the wood, it will eat through that wood.
Weird. Okay.
So it won't touch anything else other than the paint and the brush. But if it touches the wood, it will fucking devour it. I have one paintbrush that looks like it's about to be like penciled in, Anyway, we're just being on a tangent. Alex needs to go home.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
See you
Enjoy
later.
the rest of your weekend.
Whew.